What's up, fuckers? I gotta keep a secret, keep it safe with y'all. I don't really know what I'm doing this stream. I kind of realized, like, I was like, I need to stream tonight. And I was like, wait, I actually don't know what I kind of want to do. I mean, obviously the next thing is, like, the cursed ending. Because that's, like, missable. But, like, there's kind of a lot of shit I want to do before the cursed ending. And I don't know how, like, fun it's going to be to stream, but I kind of wanted to get out of the way. I've done a bit of research. I don't think there's like a ton of super missable stuff. Like, once you get the cursed ending, I think I can safely go on to Act 3 without any regrets. You can revert your save. I don't know how far, because I haven't really tested it. I don't really want to test it, because knowing me, I'll fuck something up. But, yeah, so there's a few more things I want to pick up. I want to be as powerful as possible before trying to do it. Even though I didn't struggle that much fighting Silk originally, but I feel like A, I got extremely lucky, and B, it's because I wasn't cursed. You know, like, a lot of my playstyle revolves around having a lot of Silk saved up so I can either spam a lot of damaging Silk skills or just spam heal. But I genuinely do feel like I got quite lucky and that it wasn't actually that skillful of me. I also feel like I'm going to be watched today. I don't quite know why, but probably because I had work yesterday, so I didn't really play all that much. Although I played a little bit. Forget what I did, honestly. But I watched a video to pick up a few more collectibles. To my knowledge, I've actually picked up every single mask shard that I can access at this point. I believe the final 4 mask shards. I think I'm only missing 4 more mask shards because there's 20 in total. They're from Act 3, so I can't get those. I don't really care about spore fragments because, well, I do because I need achievements, but right now I don't, because I have enough and I can't use Silk anyway when I'm cursed. I finished the Gourmand quest, so my Hive Steel needle is like a thing. I'm pretty sure my needle's max. So what I'm gonna quickly do is I need to acquire another Silk skill like the Thread Storm, which I could have acquired significantly earlier on in the game, but just didn't. Because it's gonna I kind of just want it anyway, but it'll help in the next fight, potentially. There's probably a bunch of charms, useful charms that I'm missing, or tools, I should say. But basically, we're going to... There's like a weapon as well over... There's like some fucking like 3 little kunai throwing knives you can get. But so we're going to get those, and I'm going to get Thread Storm. Then I'm going to try and beat the Unraveled boss, who... I've heard mixed kind of opinions of. I've seen the fight. It's like simultaneously easy, but simultaneously difficult. He doesn't seem to have a great deal of health. And you can skip his first phase, like you can with Widow when he's like spawning in and doing his like intro animation. But I don't know if I want to do that because like his first phase seems quite manageable, but his second phase seems kind of AIDS. Well, not AIDS, but I don't know how well I'll do, but there's only one way of finding out. But I think I need Thread Storm for that to kind of make it easy. But we need to kill the Unravel to get the third and final Silk card, which doesn't actually help at all, really, when you think about it with the cursed ending. But I just want to do it anyway, get it out of the way, because I don't know if it's missable or not. I really, like, without spoilers, and even, like, with spoilers, there's still not a lot of information out there on kind of what exactly is skippable or not. Now that I've just mentioned it, one thing I do need to do, which I don't actually know if I can do right now, I think I may be able to do right now, is I need to go back to Eva, whatever her name was, to get the blue kind of universal talisman, because that'll help a lot. I believe the way you like upgrade shit with her is it's based off the amount of like memory lockets you use. I kind of want to keep the 3 memory lockets I have. I want to save them largely for the Witch Crest, potentially. But I may be forced to use them, because you need to use, like, fucking 17 or something. There was a 7 in there somewhere. I think it was, like, 17 of them to get, like, all some of the upgrades. So we'll have to do that. But no, that's the plan. I'm going to just get the odd little collectible. And then we're probably just gonna hopefully be Unraveled okay, and then we're just gonna have to do the cursed ending, and all that entails, which I'm not super sure because I've deliberately kept myself a bit ignorant. But we need to speak to the druid lady again, I think. I believe. Because we already did her first quest, and I think she has a second wish for us. And then that's how we get cursed as a result of all of that. But no, I was in this area to get, like, a mask fragment, and then I kind of just left it because I was tired. But I haven't played at all today. I've been building more Warhammer miniatures. I've almost finished the Sisters of Battle Combat Patrol. I only have, like, 4 Arco Flagellants left to do. I just couldn't be fucked to do. I mean, I'm so damn close, I probably should have just, like, finished them. But they were kind of a little finicky to do, and I couldn't really be fucked, so I was like, fuck, I'll do it like tomorrow, maybe. I really don't know what the best route to take here is. Can I, like... Can I actually... I don't think I can get any higher, naturally, can I? Can we get much higher? I may have to go, like, the other way around. As I said, man, I'm just, this could potentially be a filler stream, we'll see. Because I just don't really know, like, there's not a great deal of main story progression we can do. Well, there is, because we can do all of Act 3. But I just kind of don't want to, because I think it's going to cause a lot of things to be missed. And that would be a shame. But no, I had to do the fucking courier thingamajig, the courier Russia, for the Gorman quest. Actually wasn't as difficult as I thought. It took me like maybe 3 or 4 attempts, but you know, we did it in the end. It was pretty close, but hey ho. So the first thing we're doing is we're going over to Greymoor to get that weapon that I don't really need, but I mean I may need it for an achievement anyway, I think you do. But mainly for the Silk Storm, because I kind of wanted it. Then I may go try and hit up Eve or whatever her name was, try and hopefully acquire that blue passive tool slot. Because that'll help a lot. And then we just take on the Unraveled. I already picked up the key and shit, I already have access to the thing, but didn't want to like do it off stream. To keep opening the map because my memory is failing me today. I'll keep getting the benches because you never know when I'm going to eat shit. Even though I have like 9 health now. But still, whatever. But no, as I said, it's very chill stream. At least for the time being, it's a chill stream. Once we get to Unraveled, it could become quite AIDS. But I'm not really looking forward to the cursed ending, I gotta be real with you. One-shotting those guys is kind of crazy. That feels almost weird. But I think, like, if anything, I'm probably over-leveled. I may actually do that. Just because I have a decent amount of rosaries on me, even though I can farm them quite easily. I don't like losing resources. And I'm probably going to die quite a bit today, so... Why the fuck not? 2 off is kind of sad, but hey hey. I think I already have shortcuts and shit unlocked. I'm actually surprised I didn't do this section, honestly. I got very close to it. I don't know why. I didn't end up going over that way. Because I kind of have it, like, all done on the map. So I'm kind of surprised I missed it. I think I just didn't like the area. I think this was at a time where I was still struggling with the Hunter Pogo. And those fucking cores, or whatever they're... The cores, I don't know, fucking pigeon fuckers. They're dickheads. But they have so many, like, upgrades and shiz. So we should be good. I'm gonna just leave you alone. Even in my upgraded self, you still scare me. Although I could probably deck you quite easily now I think about it. So I just lost rosaries. I was like, do I have the thief thingamajig equipped? I don't even know what I have equipped anymore. I'll have to change my shiz around, my loader around for the Unraveled guy. I don't exactly know what I want to use. There's a few things you can. Well, here's like Fredstorm, whatever it's called. Out of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Pretty sure it's the same dialogue every time, but I still insist upon reading it. It's kind of cool, I guess. Ah, my eyes. But no, a lot of this stuff I could have done off stream, in fairness, I feel. But like the Gorman's kind of not the Gorman, sorry though. The Unraveled is like worth doing. I have no idea if we'll even get close to the cursed ending. I'm gonna try it. The issue is, well, it's not like a big issue. There's probably ways around it with like reloads and shit. But the second I get cursed, I can't cure it. Because if I cure it, I can't recurse myself. Meaning the second I get cursed, I'm not allowed to uncurse myself until I beat Silk. So if I was at 8 masks and missing a needle upgrade and I got cursed, I basically would be forced to do all of that, you know, whilst cursed, which would kind of suck. So I really want to be as powerful as possible before I get cursed, and then I just immediately want to do Silk, get that ending, and then be done with it. I feel like two things will either happen. I'm either overhyping it, you know, like I was able to beat it with 8 hearts, I think, and a needle. What was it, like a +2? What is it? +2 needle, I think, because I think max is +3, which is mine. But that was obviously being uncursed, and I think there was a bit of luck in there. So maybe it'll be okay, because she'll take less hits, and I can take more hits. We shall see. But based off memory, I didn't actually, I definitely healed a few times, but I didn't really use my Fred ability, I don't think. We'll see. Anyway, attacked by whipping a storm of Silk around oneself. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. Neat. May actually auto-equip. Doesn't have much range, but the AoE will be nice on it. And I think there's a shortcut around here. I'm gonna kill you just because I feel like it. But no, that's why there's a question mark in the stream title, because I don't even know if I'll get that far. I imagine we'll well, it depends if Unraveled gives me issues, but I imagine we'll probably get cursed, but whether or not we can get to Silk and beat her is a different question entirely. Now, based off memory, we have to hug this, go past this cunt, yoink this. That's all we wanted in this area, basically. I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to use my Silk thingamajig. Okay, it's very quick. Oh, it's because I believe you can actually hold it. It's wasted a damn fucking cogfly. I've been kind of spamming the cogs a little bit, I must confess. They're just useful, but I think I ran out of resources pretty damn quick. With all like the upgrades and shit I have, I can probably farm them okay-ish. Still kind of suboptimal though, you know. It's a shame I can't get like a... Well, I mean, there is ways of upgrading your heal. There's a tool that does it, but... It's a shame there's not like a natural upgrade that allows you to heal 4 masks instead of 3. Because once you have as many masks as I have, the free heal is kind of the thing that fucks you up, you know? Because if you get low, it takes multiple heals to then, like, get back to max. That's largely just a skill issue, though. Oh, God. They're fucking, as I said, a bit tired today. Don't quite know why. I guess I'll do this. Because I imagine I'll be dying. I don't even really need the rosaries. I think I have everything. I have every fast travel. I have every elevator. And I think I have every map because I got the achievements for all that lot. There was a section I missed. I had to go back to the fucking dreaded Bywater. I needed to do Putrefied Ducts. Which is this whole other little thing. It was an AIDS area. It's this weird fucking, like, fire area. Actually, no, that wasn't that, was it? Or was it that? Because I also did the oh, sorry, it's the Wisp Thicket I'm thinking of. That's another secret area I did. It's such like a... It's kind of a big area and kind of has shit to it, but it's, like, pretty fucking hidden. But it wasn't classified as, like, hidden, because, you know, like... When you do hidden stuff, it makes that, like, obvious, like, whoom noise when you've done something secretive. So I guess I just expected you to go there. But I think it was this. This is an arena for, like, a Wicker Man type of boss. He was more of a gimmick boss than anything. He just kept spamming fireballs at you like he was a fucking Clash of Clans wizard, and you just had to, like, destroy all his little fire cauldrons. The reason I unlocked it is, A, because I kind of wanted to, probably because I needed to for completioners, but B, was because it was the route I was going to take. I read somewhere that it's quite a useful route to take for the courier mission for the gourmand, but you take the fire is so annoying because it kind of seeks you out a bit, and it's hard to dodge. And obviously, each time you take damage, the courier package would get destroyed or would lose a considerable amount of durability. So I ended up just not doing that. But hey, so there was a cool fire guy. He wasn't really, well. He was cool, but kind of annoying. But like not annoying. He was pretty easy. But then I did this section, so that's something, I guess. That's all I really have to report on that. But no, it didn't take like too long. I actually have some fucking sneaky snacks with me again today. I tend to have sneaky snacks with me. I've found, or I've acquired a rather peculiar thing, which I think I may regret acquiring, because I think I'm going to like them. But they're limited edition, so assumedly they're new. Vanilla latte flavored Oreos. I don't drink tea or coffee. I don't like caffeine, and I don't like lattes. And they look kind of shit. I shan't lie to you. But fuck it, I'll crack them open at some point. Imagine they'll stink. I also like that when you rest, your cogfly sleeps next to you. That's kind of cute. It's not the first time I noticed that, but I thought I would, you know, draw attention to it nonetheless. Let me, So now, I guess I'm going to go over to Eva. I'm pretty sure her name was Eva. The way I remember it is just because Metal Gear Solid 3. So in order to get there, where was it? Wave Nest. So we need to go to Bone Bottom. And then whilst we're doing that, let's crack open these fucking things. I hope they're nice, because if, like, I kind of want something to snack on. I was correct, they do fucking stink of that, like, that caffeinated stench. Oh, well, they're all fucking damaged. What the fuck is this? They don't look very nice and don't smell very nice. I'm just gonna pop the whole thing in my fucking mouth because we ain't no pussy. As I anticipated, they taste pretty shit. In my opinion. Coffee is maybe more of like a subjective taste. It's literally just a complete, I mean, no shit. It's a normal Oreo. Just with a thin but equally noticeable caffeine taste to it. Every now and again, the OG Oreo comes in and saves it. But that fucking, that latte paste. Not my thing, personally. It really isn't. Fucking tastes like shit. I really just don't like coffee stuff. So that's a bit of a letdown. I mean, they're like edible. But like, I gotta be real. The aftertaste is still there, and it is a displeasurable aftertaste to me. Like, if I had a gun to my head, I could scrounge the whole pack, or if I was desperate and starving, I could scrounge the whole pack for eating out of pleasure. That I'm considering going downstairs and swapping these for a different thing, honestly. I mean, now that I've finished it and the taste's gone, it's not that bad, but I just don't really like coffee, man. But there you go, fucking food reviews with Kyle, I guess. I'm gonna quickly swap them out because I fucking feel like it. So I get to use my BRB screen the first time. I actually feel like I used it not too long ago, but gotta get my use out of this shit I spent ages doing. So, you know, well, not really making. I kind of didn't steal them, but it's all free stuff online. But still, it took me a fucking while to figure out how to implement them into OBS back in my fucking maiden days. Anyway, I'll catch you in just a second. Alright, I'm fucking back buckaroos. Just swap them for some fucking basic bitch Maryland cookies. I feel like I always sound like such a fat fuck when I'm on stream, because all I eat is shit. But, I literally just, like, I'm on my pox little desk in the corner, and it's fucking pitch black because I don't have any lights on because I'm weird like that. So it's not like I'm going to pull out, like, a 3-course meal, you know? Plates and cutlery and shit. I just snack on random things I have access to. Oh, I do have some random cheap-ass off-brand orange-flavoured sports drink. It's not a Tesco isotonic sports drink, I'm afraid. I think it's from Aldi. For better or for worse, that makes me sound truly impoverished. Hey-ho. Keeps me alive, I suppose. Did that bench just fucking... Yeah, it bends under your weight. I'm a fat fucker. Also, because that bench is, like, hella damaged. What's the best way of actually getting to my destination? I'll be ashamed if I get over there and there's not actually anything I can do. I think I've used a few more sockets since then. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to use the sockets that are in my inventory, because I have 3. I just wanted to save them because I'm really interested in the Witch Crest, and I think the other one, which may be an Act 3 crest, the like Shaman Crest or something. It's a shame you get stuff such late into the game. Maybe it's something I can access now. I couldn't tell you. I think it's a late Act 3 one though. I probably won't have too much time with it. But it's less about tools and more about silk skills. Where the fuck am I going? Well, I thought this was something oh, it was something I could activate. I forgot. I've actually been here several times. Actually, I'll speak to Eva of whatever her name is first. Because I may not need the bench. I can actually then save quit out, because it may save me some time. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of... Like, that is good dialogue. There's an achievement to bind her, but I think you need 90% of the, like, memory socket thingamajigs. I definitely haven't got that many. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Give me that additional thing. That'd be very useful. Oh yes, there's such a fucking massive upgrade. Vestacrest, that was the name of it. I don't think there's one for red one, unfortunately. Not that I would really care about the red one, or need the red one. It'd be overkill with Architect. But I think the next upgrade's Hunter Part 2. Lady, if in your travels you're able to... sometimes, yeah, she doesn't seem to want anymore. Part of me really wants to use these ones. I'm just because I'm here and it'll save me a journey. I'm just going to use the 3 memory lockets I have. I haven't watched a video on how to get more, but I imagine I've missed... Well, I know for a fact I've missed a lot, but... Let me swap my crest. I still need to do this mission, actually. But it's fine, because I don't know how long this... I mean, it's already been half an hour on the stream, but this probably won't be a super long one, like, not one of my crazed 4 to 5 hour ones. I mean, we'll see. Ideally, and I really don't know if it's going to be easy or not. It could take me hours and a lot of frustration. I may end up just circumcising myself on stream out of frustration, but if we can finish with the cursed ending, that'd be really huge. Because in my spare time, maybe I can do some preparations and some more research. Because I'm kind of just paranoid. I really just don't want to go into Act 3 and then fuck up a bunch of quests or like miss stuff. Because I want to get as close to 100% completion as I can. Well, in-game, I'm obviously going for 100% completion, but in terms of achievements, I want to get close. I obviously won't be able to do, like, 100% completion in Steel Soul. I mean, I can give it a go, but... So I probably need to do this before going into Act 3, because I'm sure that'll probably cause some issues. I just didn't do it, because I kept running out of fucking resources to make more tools. I guess I'll be... Oh, wait, what am I doing? These are the wrong ones. What a fucking idiot. What do I want here? What do I want? There's many things I could do. Many things. Well, for the next fight is Unraveled, so... I've never used this before. I got this from the Wicker Man boss I was on about. It'd be cool. I also found this. It prevents you... I think I actually may have got it in Bile Water or close to Bile Water. But it like based on fucking common sense, you equip it, and then if you like run into muck maggots, it breaks this in return for not giving you muck maggots on that one piece of that one contact. I think. Do I actually have tax? I do. Okay, hear me out. I've seen a few videos and I've seen a few strategies for Unraveled. A lot of people use tax and cogflies. Just because he's a fat fucker that's always on the ground, so you can do fun stuff. The videos I saw didn't even use poisoned versions, and they still kind of tore ass. So I feel like I can safely do that, honestly. Because I don't really care about this. Isn't like Druid's Eye can and can't be useful. It's useless when I'm cursed. In the Wicker Man boss, you can't gain silk because he's like made out of fucking wood and shit, and so when you attack him, you don't gain silk. So you couldn't heal, which is one of the things that made him annoying. And people recommended, and I thought like you could use the Druid's Eye, because at least when you take damage, you can generate silk. But you just don't generate meaningful amounts of silk. Like, if I was at max health with 0 silk, and I was down to 1 health, you would not have enough silk to do anything with, you know? So didn't really feel all that great. The Sawtooth Circlet's nice, but also kind of gets annoying, because when you're constantly floating and stuff around, you constantly have that noise going on, and like the sound effect. And also, you can pogo with the saw, so sometimes it can fuck up your... It's like cool, but sometimes it fucks up your momentum. Because sometimes you'll jump and hit something and it pogos you upwards. That could be... There's a few nice ones. I mean, this could be nice, this could be nice. I don't think... I mean... This would be useful for the Shaman. I think it's the Shaman Crest. I do want to do a build of that at some point. Don't know if that'll be useful. Never used it. I don't really need that anymore because my silk's big enough. May just read it like that for now. I also found these speedy things as well. That was in another place, like the place I'm at actually. I think I also want Climbing Claw, or the Ascendant's Grip for the fight. Because there's a strat where you just kind of... He has this... The fucking Unraveled has this move where he sits in a corner and, like, shoots shit at you. And it can be kind of hard to dodge. So what you can do is if you, like, just sit on the wall above him, he can't hit you. And it'll be a little bit easier if I have this equipped. Also, I don't really need any of these in the boss fight anyway, but I'll swap that when I'm closer to... But anyway, that's that. Let's... I did everything for the art. What am I missing? Wanderer and Beast. I don't really care about either of these. But just because it'll annoy me if it's like not symmetrical. So I will do this one because I have 3 memory lockets, which means I can max out this. And I don't know if this is going to bring me close enough to an upgrade or not. Probably not. 3 is likely not going to make a difference. But it's worth a look, I suppose. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, I'm stuck on a little fucking ledge. I didn't even check what your name is. It definitely is Eva, isn't it? It is Eva. It would... I mean, I'll double check, because sometimes the dialogue gets a bit funky. Yeah, as I suspected. 3 is not enough. Am I also completely out of fucking resources again? Jesus Christ. I mean, I can break a lot of shit and get some, but... Fuck me, I'm just crafting so much shit. Also, another thought that's just popped into my head is that my pouch capacity and my tool capacity, I'm always in the way, so allow me to move myself. That's not max, and it'll be substantially more optimal for the fight if it was max. I think maybe I'm getting a bit over-prepared for some random optional boss. Let's be honest, I'm probably heavily over-prepared, but may as well get it anyway. I don't know if it's missable or not. Because I believe a bunch of NPCs perish in Act 3. And based off memory, his name was fucking like Grindel or fucking something like that. The little thief guy. I think he sells another upgrade, but I may be mistaken. I could just watch a video on where all the locations are, but I don't know if I care that much. But the extra damage would be nice. The capacity would also be nice, but I don't care that much. Just because more capacity equals... I mean, there's more things I can use, but it also equals more resources I have to fucking invest into it. I don't think I have any... I also got the Bell Home as well. Bell Heart, that was another thing I did. You just get it for free once you do all your wishes. Right, so I probably have enough money on me, but I kind of did want to farm some shit. But I think I may just have to resort to breaking all these in hopes that I have enough here to win the fight. Because if I run out, that's when things get a bit sad. I don't even remember exactly where it is. It's probably Blasted Steppes, right? Probably, maybe. Hopefully it's just a tool damage one, because that'll actually make a quite a big difference. Yeah, so this could potentially be quite overkill. But we shall see. And then we'll have to set up the curse stuff and hope that I didn't forget anything. I mean, ultimately, you can't use silk and you can't use tools. So, bare bones, it just comes down to you smack me, I smack you. But because I have the maximum amount of hearts I can get at this current part, plus I have the best needle, I think in general, I think there's a better needle than this. I probably win. His name was Grindel. And that's not the one I wanted, right? That's... Is it? If you're in a habit of crafting all kinds of nasty tools, this will let you build even nastier. I don't know if that's the one I want or not, honestly. There's a lot of shit here that I kind of do want. I kind of just... I mean, I have a sizable amount on me. But it's kind of nice having them on me. As, like, backups. So I may actually farm quickly. I don't really need... The Spore Fragment's definitely nice, but I actually don't have another one right now, and I don't know how to get another one without researching it, so... That's limited use. But, I mean... I guess for the time being, I can just farm 700. Which, it won't take me that long with, like, the shit I have. It would be even quicker if I used my cog flies, but I'm not going to. Because when I'm fighting these guys, I can also farm, a little bit of the shards. If I, like, limit my shit. I normally don't... I haven't really used Silkstorm before, though, and normally I use the other one. I have got all the right shit equipped for this, haven't I? Yeah. Once I'm there, I'll just de-equip Compass for the thief thing. I mean, I can probably do it now. I know where I'm going. First shrine. I'll just farm 700 rosaries. That way I can keep some on me. Even though I'm pretty sure I have, like, every map, every bench. So I probably don't even need rosaries, just, like, on me. I'll still keep them. And then probably never use them at this point. Do you sell anything else? There's also more shit here. Final audience. Attend the Sentinel's request. Hunter and Red. Meet in the halls. Oh, so this is like the second Sentinel guy that I saw. Whilst I was farming the guys up top where I'm going now, I actually temporarily saw them fighting, and then they fucked off, and now I have that. And she doesn't sell anything. So, let me put on... I'll probably do shit now. But this is the farm I do in my spare time. I think this is adequate. It'll probably do. I kind of want to swap my silk skill. Because I'm going to have to be dangerously close to them. Oh, do they stay? Oh, fuck. That could be bad, actually. I mean, he's still alive, which is something. Hey, I can do that too. Never mind, I can lose all my silk and die and lose all... I just lost everything, basically. So, when I was... Okay, I'm unironically losing rosaries by fighting this guy. Right, so yeah, I said Second Sentinel was fighting these guys. It appears they don't respawn. I was wondering if that would be the case. I mean, I can try and, like, reset the area again, but chances are... the second sentinel permanently killed them and as such has fucked up the farm spot, right? Oh, that's weird. That's very fucking weird. Okay, I don't... Can I do it in the air? I clicked the wrong button. Okay. I'm throwing horrifically. I'm literally losing rosaries by fighting these guys. To be fair, my melee does a decent amount of damage now, so I don't even have to worry that much about. Yeah, I don't know, like, the Silk Storms... I'm actually gonna die to this motherfucker, holy shit. This is the most suboptimal farming I've fucking seen in my life. It just doesn't have enough range for it to be useful, and it has too much of a charge up time. It does decent damage and has decent AoE, but... Maybe just because of my needle, it's just better just smacking them. It is a sizable upgrade. I only need 700 anyway. There was absolutely no reason for me to do that when I'm going to a bench. Also habit, I suppose. So when it comes to just like I mean, even during the boss, maybe it's worth me. No, because you get jumped by a few guys in the dark, so that's like the whole reason you use Fredstorm. At the start of the fight for the Unraveled and during the phase like transitions, he summons like 2 to 3 guys. And they're all pretty like close together. Oh, it worked there, you see? I just got a good angle, got a bit lucky there, but you know, point still stands. One flaw with the normal thing I use is that even though it does good damage and has good range, it's only like single target. I am legit just losing rosaries by doing this though, because I keep getting hit. I'm playing really shit. It's because I'm trying to save resources. See, to be fair, I shouldn't have really got hit there. Fuck me, bro. What the fuck is going on? I'm actually just getting decked by these cunts. It's crazy. It's been a while since I farmed them. I normally would just kind of mail them a few times and click RB to kill them. I don't know if I've actually farmed anything on stream or not. I think I've done the odd bit. But it's crazy that, like, during this even though I have a tool to gain more fucking fragments, I'm still, like, not making a profit. I hate that they're so fucking tall that even when you pogo off them, you still take damage. It's rough. Every single hit I take, I lose, like, a decent amount of rosaries. Fucking right, but pointer finger's still, like, fucked from arthritis from this game. Always just spamming right trigger. It's because I use this stupid fucking speedrun strat to get around the place now. Obviously you weren't able to tell, but I was going to hit you guys. I don't know how those guys spawn in. I don't know if it's random or it's like programmed. My assumption was, just out of observation, that the more silk you hoard and the more silk you generate, the more like inclined those guys are to spawn. Because it's always when I'm near max silk and then I use like the Reaper ability to generate more silk or something, they spawn in, but it may just be a coincidence. Maybe it's random, but they just seem to randomly spawn in and jump you when you've got quite a lot of silk on you, so then they can steal it. Which makes you think there's some sort of like thing there. I'm not trying to sound like a pussy bitch, but unironically my right finger really fucking hurts. Really fucking hurts is no exaggeration, but it's like a noticeable pain that kind of distracts me. Just in case anyone gave a fuck. See, it's spawning again, likely because of all the fucking silk I have. Which is kind of detrimental. I mean, I guess you can incorporate their spawn into the farm, but they kind of just get in the way. When they first spawn in, you get a really good opportunity to silk storm them, but I don't know if you have enough. Is it better just to melee them or to silk storm them, I wonder? I really wish the magnet would incorporate the fragments as well. But once we get 700, I'll buy that thing. I actually don't know if it's a damage or a capacity. It looks like a capacity, but the description makes it sound like a damage because it says it makes the nasty stuff even nastier, which would suggest, I guess it could suggest that you get more of them, or because they themselves become more. All right, let's try something dumb. Wonder if that was worth doing DPS wise. Probably not a lot in it, but it keeps my silk kind of lower. I guess, you know what, I mean, I could probably combo 2 in 1 there. If I jump over him instead of pogoing him, if I do like a hold RB Thread Storm, I keep calling it Silk Storm. Like here, you know, even though he's doing an attack, it misses me because I jumped. I just have basically exactly enough, so I'll take that. See, I'm almost 50 minutes in and it feels like we haven't done anything meaningful. Even though we have, because we've gained rosaries and I gained an extra slot, and I gained for it. I mean, I guess maybe I did gain a lot. Now, let's remove this from the compass. And I'm pretty sure this is the build we're going to use for, I forget the name of the boss now. Unraveled or whatever. Fucking, play fucking the Tokyo Golden Show. I don't really, I mean, yeah, the next thing is just learning how to do this all. I think I'm going to use maybe 2 cogflies and like there's a few ways of doing it. Maybe like, I heard if you do like 1 spike and 4 cogflies, you can skip first phase. But like, I feel like it's not a good idea to use all your DPS on the easy phase, you know? Like, I would rather do the easy phase toolless because it's easy, and then on the second phase go all out with this shit, you know? But what do I know? Anyway, let's go over and buy this thing. If it's a tool damage upgrade, it's going to be great. I mean, even if it's a tool, like, quantity increase, even though it's going to cost me a fucking fortune, it could still be useful. I still feel like I'm going all out on a boss I don't need to. But well, it's kind of fun, I guess. I need these upgrades anyway. And then I'll watch a video. I think you get the Witch Crest as a reward for actually curing the cursed status, if you will. It really depends. I mean, if everything goes swimmingly, maybe I'll also like cure my cursedness this stream. I just have a feeling it could take me forever to beat Silk. I'm not really in it today. I'm a bit washed, I'm a bit tired, so... Is this quantity or damage? That is the question. I'd rather it be damage, but I mean, an upgrade's an upgrade. Oh, it was damage. Huge. That means my cogflies and my tax should absolutely fucking tear ass. Also, one thing to note, and you can, like, this applies to, like, any Souls game, or, like, any difficult game, or, like, not just Souls, or, like, Metroidvanias, is that people, I saw people say, like, Unraveled was difficult, and they were using this, like, strat with the cogflies and the things, but I know for a fact they only had 8 hearts. I say only, but I have 9 hearts, you know, which to my knowledge is the max you can get at this point in the game. So they did it whilst missing an extra life. Presumably, if they're missing an extra life, they may be missing a needle upgrade, and they may be missing... actually, they wouldn't be missing a silk upgrade, because 2 of them are story-based. But maybe they did it before Lace, so it's possible they only had 1, although it doesn't make a great deal of difference. But, you know, the point being is that, like... a lot of people say the final boss is hard as well. And I mean, not to, like, flex or anything, but, like, you know, I beat the final boss missing an ale upgrade, and also missing a life upgrade. And if I was to do Silk again with this build, it would be even easier, you know? So, it does make me wonder what, like, loadouts people are using and what people are rocking with when they're doing this stuff. Because a lot of the game is preparation, you know? And that's always how I play these games. I said it last stream. What's the point of... If I'm stuck on a boss, And it's not like a super linear, like, blocking boss where I literally cannot progress or do anything without beating the boss. I will just leave the boss fight and then level up, you know, then come back because it just naturally makes it easier. I actually forget what Unraveled is. Is he in Sinner's Road or not? I may have to search that up. I can't quite recall, where he is. Which is kind of problematic. I have so many fucking liked videos of shit that I want to do. It'll be under my how to get all 3 Silk Heart videos, I imagine. And then I'm assuming the how to get the Witch Crest video shows me how to get cursed and do all that lot. Once I'm cursed, I'll just immediately fucking... Oh, is it in Whitewood? Oh, it appears that it is in... Yeah, it's in Whitewood. Where in Whitewood? Bottom left, I believe. Okay, so we will have to go to the Grand Bellwave and loop around. Which actually works quite well, because there's a fast travel there, not just an elevator. I said, we're already an hour in the stream, and it, like, we've done the odd thing, but not a lot. This is why I largely do this shit off stream. Because I just don't feel like it's that entertaining. Me kind of pausing and watching videos and, you know, figuring shit out what to do. I also just remember that I have a really handy elevator, which is ever so slightly closer, I think. But I just didn't really have the time today, or in general with work, and I guess I did. I just kind of didn't want to, honestly. I want to just build Warhammer miniatures, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Once we get into Act 3, there'll be like a shit ton of stuff. As I said, apparently it adds like fucking... This doesn't even feel all that... Oh, it's because I'm going the wrong way. I was going to say this doesn't feel very right. Can't fucking speak and play at the same time. But no, once we get into Act 3, we should have like 20 more hours of content. It seems like Act 3 actually isn't a new area. I think it's just all the old areas, but like upgraded. I don't know if you have to go back to, what am I doing? What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? I'm so confused, like, as to, am I going the right way? I am I not? I am. Been a while, evidently. Fucking dickhead, I don't even know why he spawned there. Maybe it is just random. I didn't have a great deal of silk on me. Maybe it's because there was just enemies nearby, and I got penalized for not killing them, so it spawned that guy to gank me. Because sometimes, you know, when I was doing runbacks, it was only like every 1 in like 5 or so runbacks that he would spawn in. Is there a... Oh yeah, there is a bench. I just went straight fucking past it. As I said, I should probably get warmed up with like combat and bosses before I immediately do what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to immediately go in there and just use everything. Part of me wants to use 4 cogflies because I've been told that just works. But I may use like 2 spikes and 2 cogflies and then just tackle the rest of first phase. I also didn't equip what I wanted to equip, I don't think, because I'm a fucking retard. I wanted to equip this thing here, but I probably don't need it, to be fair. It was just like a nice, like, quality of life thing to have. I do okay without it. I actually shouldn't have done that, because I just remembered that he doesn't spawn in immediately. Great start. But it's okay. A guy like does 2 damage, you gotta be careful. I don't exactly know where he spawns in all honesty. I think he spawns to the right every time, but it's possible he spawns to the left. And basically, this just fucks him up royally. I've already lost all my cogflies. So, we don't really want to be here. I was meant to be on the other side, but what can you do? Didn't even work anyway. Fuck my life. Nice, that's first phase done. And I believe he spawns more little guys. And that is why we have that ability, boys and girls. So then I can take damage anyway. Then I think he does a bunch of spike malarkeys. If I do enough damage, I can skip this phase, or just straight up kill him. All his little fucking spears, like it's fucking unlimited blade work or some shit. That was an L. I'm on the wrong side of life. Yeah, he did it twice. That's fucking close. See, that's that phase done. Issue is I'm basically out of stuff. I could come back to bite me. And they destroyed all my cog flies. And I missed that. I'm throwing. And in the video I watched, he skipped the third phase, which unfortunately I now have to do. Which is a damn shame. I need to lock in now, really. I'm doing it horrifically. Got a heal off there, so we really care about in life. I'm just kind of trying to damage myself through this. As you can see, not working great. I'm surprised he's not actually dead. I'm speaking of dead. I'm dead. Huge heal. There we go. First try. I guess my timing and my everything was a bit off. You were able to skip second phase with well-placed stuff. To basically do all of third phase with nothing. Just good old-fashioned melee, but that's probably my strongest suit. Like the old Hollow Knight days. I'll take it, even though I use quite a lot of resources, but it feels pretty good, man. I mean, I don't even know why I'm going for the Silk card. I think you get an achievement for it. Plus, it may be missable. I can just skip your spiked parkour. That looked like it was in the background and I couldn't tell. But I don't need this whilst cursed. I was thinking, because I don't exactly know how cursed works, because I think you have like three little tiddly bits of silk left when you're cursed. But I didn't know if I increased my capacity, if that would also increase. Like if I have all silk hearts and like I have like max like silk capacity, is it possible that I can potentially weasel enough silk to maybe use a silk ability or even a heal? Only 1.54 have done it, you know? And considering you get one from the Bell Beast, and you get one from Lace, you know, that must mean a shitload of people just didn't do Unravel. Which is a fort, you know? Definitely a fort. Alright, where does this bring us? Obviously it brings us back, but I wonder if there's any other fun little secrets here. But now we just get cursed and we bash ahead against Silk until we beat them. I am pretty scared, honestly. Even though, like, in my head, like, Silk should be an easy boss. Because I literally third tried her with not a lot of difficulty at all. But I still feel like it was... This is all, like, new, right? It is new. Oh, huge. I still feel like it was luck that I just happened to be in the right place at the right time when I was dodging projectiles and shit. And this brings you there. Very interesting. Don't particularly feel like spending money to get a bench. I don't really need a bench, though. Was there any reason for me to do that? It just seems a bit bizarre. I think I'm forced to go that way. I don't think is there another way I can go? No, there's not. It's this way or the highway. Oh, we'll have to loop back round and pick up the elevator, and then I need to go over to the druid lady again, I think. God, I forgot about this section. I am very, very surprised that hit me. I guess it is slightly lower than the others. I have got a big fuck-ass head. Is this the elevator I can access, or is this the motherfucker where you have to do the bridge across? This is the motherfucker where you have to bridge across, but I've naturally happened to be in the right place, so we'll take that. I guess we'll go to the first... No, the ground bell waving. I'm a little bit scared, even though I think I'm as strong as I can be. Like I said, all that really matters is hearts and needle when it comes to being cursed. At least to my knowledge. So, I forget exactly where she is. I think she's... if it is a druid I need to speak to, that is. I think she's... She actually may be in Bone Bottom. She is in Bone Bottom. She's like here, I'm pretty sure. But I'll double check this video that I have saved. If I can fucking get my password right, because my fingerprint doesn't scan. I'll just put it as how to get the witch crest, because it's a 7-minute video that I saved. Because the witch crest seemed kind of cool. Although I'm just so fucking used to, I'm so used to the Reaper now. I don't want some fucking overview, cunt. Oh, I need the Twisted Bud. I forgot about that, actually. We need to go to Bylewater again. Ugh. I'm surprised. I don't think I have a Twisted Bud, do I? I don't recall picking one up. I may as well double check. I don't exactly know. I mean, not looking like I have anything even remotely close to that. I'm really just surprised I missed it, considering I've done a pretty damn good job of everything. I think it's somewhere here. Oh, there's a bigger section here, actually, that I missed, I believe. Maybe I just didn't have... Oh, it actually does ring a bell, potentially. I may not have had the abilities to have properly explored it last time. Fast forward a little bit, see if I can... Maybe it's not where I thought it was. Wish people would, like... You're gonna show it on the map. I fucking hate that, like... They show you on the map where they're gonna start and where they're gonna go, but they don't show you on the map where they're gonna end. And that would be nice, because then I could just skip a bunch of fucking stuff. Anyway, let's go to Bylewater, my favorite, I guess. Worst case scenario, I could put that purification tool I have on, but do I care? Not really. I will rest, because there's no guarantee I'll make it back alive. So we're actually not too far away from it to begin with, in all honesty. I don't really need to kill you, but you may get in the way, and I just revel in murder. Got in the way anyway, because I'm a fucking retard. I'm still trying to map in my head exactly where it is that I'm going. Right, I need to go up and to the right, I believe. That's what I'm doing. Do I need to go further up? I'm kind of reverse engineering this whole entire fucking section. Almost just maggoted myself. Well, I think I basically have to maggot myself anyway. Whenever I say maggot, it always reminds me of fucking, like, Shadow of War, some shit. Man swine! But we'll never have another game like that because the fucking... The fucking Nemesis system is, like, got a patent on it. I feel like how Nintendo is trying to patent, or has patented, the whole summoning a fucking guy to fight for you. That means no more co-op in Souls games. It quite literally does, to be fair. Although the reason they've done it, I believe, is solely just to fuck Palworld over, because Palworld is still doing really well, surprisingly. I actually loved that game when it came out. I really did. I didn't, like, I got 100% achievements on it and then called it a day because I got bored, because obviously I fucking did everything. But since then, they've done an incredible amount of expansions and free updates. I think it's free updates. I don't believe there's paid expansions, like it's Ark or some shit. I'm not super duper sure. Speaking of not super duper sure, I'm not even in the right fucking section, really. I am, I'm not. I think it's this way. I'll just let the video play out. And other negative news I have to speak of is that apparently Twitch is adding like a facial recognition thing to verify you're 18+. Don't know if they're going to be using a YouTube AI to, okay, I know I am going the wrong way. Don't know if they're going to be using a YouTube AI to detect your type of thing, or if everyone's going to have to do it. All I'm saying is, and I'm not the only one saying this, but far from it. But if I have to, like, you know, the second I have to use facial recognition on the platform, is the second I stop using the platform. It's kind of sad, because both YouTube and Twitch have such kind of big issues at the moment. But they're all both, like, different issues. I mean, YouTube obviously had the whole verification AI bullshit, and also, like, data breaches and shit. But it didn't affect me, thankfully, so that's good. And Twitch has a lot of issues at the moment. But it's... I'm very surprised I never did this. Maybe I just didn't melee that. But... I got scared. I was like, why the fuck is it not here? It's because it's a bit... Oh, they weren't kidding when it was... I had a chatter last time say it was a baby. It quite literally is a baby. Let's do a speedrun strat, as the cool kids call it. But no, I'm sure lots of people are going to be like, oh, well, you know, Twitch has... Everyone has your data anyway. So, like, what's the fucking point of just being stubborn? And, like, yes, I am admittedly being stubborn, but at the same time, it's less about actually doing it, and it's more about the premise of it, you know? Because they can get away with it, you know? The second they get away with demanding facial recognition, at what point do you stop, you know? Are they then going to, like, fucking ask for your fucking firstborn child, you know? It just shows what they can get away with, and then they're going to keep getting more and more confident and rambunctious with the things they demand. But maybe that is a conversation for a different day. Mainly because I'm tired and can't be fucked. I don't even know why I'm tired, because I haven't even been up all that long, in all honesty. I keep, like, Silksong's been unhealthy for me, man. Every single, like, the last fucking, like, 3 nights in a row, I've stayed up to fucking 5 AM, either streaming or just doing side content in the game, so... And then what does it want me to do now? Unlock the Rite of Rebirth Wish, which I don't believe I have done, which means I need to go to Shellwood? Is the baby fucking crying in my inventory? Contorted mass of ashen vine cries out incessantly. Well, if fucking Death Stranding's anything to go off, you know how much I fucking hate babies crying. But it's kind of cool at the same time. Where the fuck... Oh, Shellwood's over here. And there is a fast travel in Shellwood, so I will be taking the fast travel to Shellwood. Huh. And I think we're going to some little cunt. I don't know if it's like a little fly cunt. I don't know if we need to speak to them and then give them... Oh, it's that guy. I'm assuming I have to do all this lot. So, let me just double check. Yeah, the second you open your inventory, you can hear that guy crying. That's kind of cool. Such little details in this game. Don't you just love it? You gotta respect it, man. Little detail. I just love little details in games. Because they're like... They're largely meaningless. But like, a developer still took the time to implement them. I'm going the wrong way because I can't read maps and I'm a fucking disgusting little creature. I really thought I would have killed you in all honesty. There's no reason for me to do this, I'm just petty. Was it just this way? Oh, I guess it's just a random, right? I have a feeling I'm going to fall into some sort of spike. Fuck off! Did I deadass just do 2 damage to me? I don't know why I ask. Obviously everything in this game does fucking 2 damage to you. On a good day, it's 3 damage on a bad day. Speaking of 3 damage, we'll have to fight Silk. I just have this fucking awful feeling that she's just gonna absolutely horrifically shit on me. which would make sense. It's meant to be difficult, but I haven't actually heard too many people like super duper bitch about it. I guess it's because you kind of know what to expect going into it. If you're the type of person to bitch about things being difficult, you're not the type of person to deliberately curse yourself to fight the boss. So I believe I have to speak to this motherfucker. Bug, red cloak, far traveled, bring it here. The bud. It calls, it cries for the right. Offer it. There you go, my fucking child. You see, chat, this is an accurate representation of what companies are going to want from you in the future. The bud, weak, new, it must be nourished. Nourished. It will be nourished. The time of birth approaches, the bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak, bug strong and old, the time of birth is near. Aid now, the final rite. Yes, I would love to do the rite of rebirth. Because I'm sure you definitely won't fuck me up. Also, there's speaking of really cool details in games. I didn't really finish that point, but I just love it when developers, this is like the TLDR version, which will probably end up being quite a long version. I love it when developers, not like waste time, but they do optional stuff, you know? Because you can be lazy and you can just do all the main stuff you're required to, but when you take the time, money, and effort to actually put in these little details that you know not everyone's going to see, but you know that the people that do will appreciate it. That's where it's at. And one of the details I appreciate is if you're cursed and get captured by the little cage insect that takes you to the slab. When you're caged, the cursed, like, it's like fucking Venom and Eddie Brock or some shit. Like, fucking, the tentacles spew out and destroy the cage, and then you kind of, like, fall unconscious. And then when you wake up, the tentacles are just absolutely fucking mangled the, like, guy that was trying to hold you captive. I just thought that was so fucking cool. But no, it, like, prevents you from getting captured. Very right. Well, the final rite. What would you have me do? The time of birth is close. Now give, it shall, host the final rite. The time of birth is near. I feel like upon hearing those like sentences, you'd be a little bit apprehensive. Oh. I suppose we didn't have much of a choice. Did you just snap my fucking neck? I felt like there was potentially a chance I could fight back, but I decided not to. You never know in these games, you can like fucking mash the attack button and maybe break through of it. That just felt like she snapped my fucking neck though. I'm gonna wake up all fucked. I didn't even really have an opportunity then. Like the second I said yes, it just immediately puts you into it, and now I'm down here. I know you can break out of this, but I'm gonna quickly watch the rest of the video. But we should be cursed now, so now we just fight Silk, and if I can't beat Silk, I guess we would have to technically reload, but I'm not doing that. Whether it takes me 1 try or fucking a million tries, I'm stuck doing this forever. I cannot progress with my life until I've done it. I'm assuming, yeah, we would be cursed now. And I think the quest is just trying to flee wherever the fuck she's put us. I don't know if we're like under her house or some shit. Quite spacious down here. This guy's doing it, and he's got like fucking 6 hearts, you know? So presumably his nail's not upgraded either. Which does give me confidence, because I'm definitely potentially over-leveled for this, if you want to say over-leveled. Or over-geared is the better thing to be saying. I think I'm largely just going to leave that there. The rest of it's just kind of how to kill yourself. Oh, it decided to eradicate. I shouldn't have said anything. It decided to eradicate my hearts. Also, I can't use tools anymore, can I? Which means I can't use my Wanderer Crest. Which was my main concern, honestly. Or my compass, not my Wanderer Crest. Sorry, I'm a fucking stupid little boy. I think I'm going to go to the left, so I'm going to go to the right. I don't know if there's any secrets. Or anything missable here. Oh, hang on. Am I using... Is this my usual? Wait, this is a different... This is a different moveset. I ain't familiar with this moveset. I knew there'd be something. Weaver effigy. Nah, nah. So I don't know if this is the witch moveset. It has a very peculiar downward pogo. Like, that's nice, but the attack's weird. It like... I don't know. Oh, that's a really cool fucking dash. It seems like a very, like, dexterous kind of one. It's relatively quick. It seems like it's got a cool animation to it. So it seems like I'm going to have to fight Silk using a moveset I'm not familiar with, which is another nerf when you think about it. What the fuck? Is that me just trying to heal? Doesn't appear to do any damage. That still works. Oh, I guess that's just a thing I have to deal with. I can still use all that stuff. This may be the way forward. I don't want it to be the way forward. Ah, perfect. What is it? Another... I'll take rosaries. Better than nothing, I suppose. But if I got... I kind of forgot it completely stopped your press. So I can't even use the Reaper moveset. Because at least I'm very comfortable with that moveset. But now I have to... I mean, to be fair... Silk doesn't really require any down... I mean, you I don't know if you can downward pogo her shit. I think I tried to and it didn't really work out for me. The issue is now I don't know where the fuck I am. As long as I can get to a bench... and I can fast travel, we can just do final boss. But Silk, for me, largely devolved into just moving around. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. I actually don't know where we're at. I thought I did, but now I'm not so sure. I was here, like, not too long ago. I desperately need a bench. So, do I not have access to max hearts, or what? Well, we will see. This should max me. It does. Imagine if it limited the amount of hearts you had. Where am I? It's so annoying that I can't put my compass on, so I don't know where the fuck I am. Oh shit, you don't even get your passive ones either? For real? Oh, that's rough. I don't know where I'm at, though. If this brings me to Bone Bottom, I know where I'm at. It doesn't bring me... Oh, it does bring me... Okay, I know where I'm at. We're in the bottom left one, so I just need to go upwards. Upwards and to the right. That'll bring me to another bench. Then from there we can go right again to the fast travel. Who in their right mind discovered that... I mean, obviously, I guess it's kind of obvious if you read for shit to get the cursed ending. And you're like, oh, well, obviously I need to be cursed. But who in their right mind would, like, naturally find that shit, you know? I'm gonna, like, have this debuff, then decide to fight a final boss. I don't know how I like the downward pogo. Like, normally, the downward attack's fine. But when you hit an enemy, you do, like, a weird fucking, like, spin around them. And it kind of spits you out at a weird angle, which makes you take contact damage. Or collision damage, whatever you want to call it. It's really flashy and looks cool, but it's quite difficult to do. Do I even have some sort of fast travel up where I need to go? I don't know what it's called. Cradle, perhaps? Either way, I'll need to go Bellway first, presumably, and then take the elevator. And then just wish me luck, I guess. I'm gonna be so fucking washed, man. When you think about it, I don't even have all that much practice with Silk. I fought her 3 times. Which is like, it's like good but bad. Oh, Terminus, that's what it was called. Well, we have 40 minutes to bash my head against, even though I'm not really in the mood for a difficult fight. I could just be, I don't know. I need to get used to a moveset I'm not familiar with. But outside of that, I don't know, just beat the shit out of her until she stops moving. I don't need any silk because I can't get any more silk. I need to go up twice. I'm actually kind of tense. I gotta be real with you. I don't know really know why, but I'm just scared this is gonna be very challenging. Also, this fucking parkour can be a bit of a bitch. Especially with the pogo that I have. Also, I mean, I'm basically throwing already. You cannot take damage on a cursed run on this section. The downward pogo is giving me some grief. I must admit. I guess, like, does my silk regen? It does. It still does regen. I guess I can be cheeky and try and do that, but this is already a dead run. I'm gonna be real, even though this is, like, such a fucking throw, because I'm already missing 2 incredibly valuable hearts, I just want to see how well I do. I mean, I legit being 2 hearts down means, you know, I can take 1 less hit. But I couldn't be fucked to go back to the bench, so I might as well give it a go, even though I have no chance of healing or anything. Also, you don't need to jump to melee her, you can just upward attack her, but it just feels a bit weird. It probably saves time doing it this way. But I'm getting hit by stuff I normally don't get hit by. This is crazy, I'm doing terrible. I don't even know what happened there, honestly. It felt like I was getting hit by shit that I normally don't get hit by. I never had issues with her slash attack before. I kind of didn't even make any effort to really dodge it, but I would still dodge it. I don't know if you can, how you meant to dodge it, if you meant to pogo off of it or not. Either way, that was an absolutely disgustingly abysmal attempt. Which is to be expected. There's no reason for me to actually go that way. I guess using the silk grapple as my friend here. This is a really kind of... Maybe I'll just do it like that. I'll play it extremely safe. There's no point in doing some fancy shit if it's going to cost me. That doesn't do anything, but it's cool, I guess. That was such a terrible attempt. But as I was saying, because of her like hitbox and where she is, you don't need to jump and hit her. You can just stand below her and like uppercut her. But I'm just so used to jumping that I think I may just keep doing it that way. It may be to my own detriment though. That was a terrible run though, that's scaring me. I mean, I can take an extra hit now, but whatevs. Ah, I jumped too high. Couldn't actually see where they were, I was just kind of guessing. See, I didn't think that would hit me. I feel like I was miles away from it, I gotta be real with you. I can't really see too well though, I have to use my peripheral vision a lot. I mean, already being a phase done is pretty good. I feel like she's hitting me with some attacks she never used to before. Honestly thought I got away with that one, must confess. Yeah, unfortunate. I'm not playing this very well. Although, how many phases does she have? I believe she had like 3 phases. Already clearing first phase feels okay. I am playing abysmally though, I gotta be real. I'm getting hit by everything that I shouldn't. I don't quite know why. I'm just not really feeling it today. I was absolutely fucking acing her the other day. There's times in this game where when you sit down and play, sometimes you're just better, and sometimes you're just not. I don't know, man. Today is a day where I'm just not. It's okay though, we'll just brute force, it's not that difficult. I don't know why I didn't click. Well, this is kind of a throw, honestly. There's not really a point of actually doing the fight anymore. I mean, I guess I can get lucky. It may be worth it just for the practice. Every single time she's done her claw attack, I've put damage to it. And it's because I'm too busy focusing on the blades in the background to focus on her actual kind of sprite. I don't know if I should jump over it or move away from it or pogo it or what. It's such a cool and fun fight, though, it really is. That was almost cruel. Yeah, I dashed too many times. That was dumb. I'm fucking lucky. Oh wow, seriously? Well, I could take 1 extra hit if I didn't get hit on the parkour, but I did, so. Surprised that hit me. I don't know if I'm tripping, but Hornet's kind of hitbox is a bit weird. Although that's like an excuse or something, but like sometimes I've noticed that there's times where...
I'm not quite sure
What
how
the...
to help
Jesus
either.
fucking Christ. My Alexa just ear-raping me at max volume for no reason. But there's a few things where hornets, like horns, phase through objects. And, like, they don't have a collision or they don't get hit. But I feel like, in that instance, the silk absolutely touched my horns, you know, absolutely. But there's just times where, like, things touch my horns and it isn't a hitbox. So I don't actually know how big Hornet's hitbox is. That was close again. I think you, like, I just don't know how that attack works. I think you have to have your whole entire body completely, utterly out of that string. Like, even if the tip of your needle or the tip of your horns or your dress or whatever is slightly on the thread, you take 3 damage. Which is, like, the way how it should be, but it's just, it would be nice to know that knowledge. I should just, you know, try and dodge better, really. I feel like I largely need to do a lot of this shit kind of, like, flawless. I mean, I can take a decent amount of hits, but... I've been hit by that claw every single fucking time, and I have no idea how to dodge it. I didn't get hit by it once on my run where I beat her. Okay, I guess, I don't know if I'm... It depends largely on her position. I maybe should stop speaking so much and try and concentrate. Actually could have damaged her during that phase. Thought I had space. That second phase done. Not bad. I forget how this phase works. I think I first tried it last time. I got extremely lucky. It can only take like 2 to 3 more hits depending on stuff. Probably gonna eat shit here. Need to lock in. This was bad positioning. Yeah. I took a lot of damage here last time. The way I beat this phase last time, because I took so much damage, is I just healed through it. Which I can't do anymore. I take enough damage, like every single attempt I do, I take enough damage on the 3rd phase just to outright kill me regardless. Like even if I did the rest of the phases flawless, I take enough damage on 3rd phase, even if I was maxed out, I'd still die. Because she like puts spikes on the floor then hovers over the spikes, so I can't really do a lot. As I said, I think I got quite lucky when I beat her last time. I'm pretty sure I did her final phase first try. So I don't actually know what I'm doing in it. Maybe I should utilize the grapple more in the fight, since I have basically unlimited access to it. I don't know if it would help or not. I mean, I'm already getting onto her 3rd phase. So I can't tell if I'm like naturally improving and progressing, or if I should watch a guide or something to learn a few tips. Because sometimes it's hard to learn 3rd phase if you very rarely get onto 3rd phase, but then I suppose you've got other issues, haven't you, really? I legit thought I was going to get hit there. I just guessed and got lucky. Sometimes you can't see them on screen, so I just kind of guess. Like a pro gamer. That was lucky. I don't even know how that hit me. I just can't see them. I have to focus on too much shit on my screen. I mean, taking damage 1st phase is kind of a crime, honestly. It's kind of just disgusting. Don't want to be doing that. I just lost 3 DPS. I could have hit her through it. See, I was behind her there, and yet it still hit me. So this is just a GG. It's a fucking core attack, man. I'm just not dodging it. See, I'm behind her when she's doing it, and yet it still hits me. Now I have to do third phase with no health. Yippee. I don't get that claw attack. I think you're meant to move away from it. But like, you're meant to, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I move behind her, but it still hits me. I jump, it still hits me. You can't go under it, so I don't know. I think you just need to move away from it. Not a lot I could have done there, actually. Unfortunately. The positions of shit kind of just meant I was forced to take damage. But I wasn't going to win anyway, because I took too much damage on the other things. I'm thinking it may be worth watching some sort of attack strategy or, like, breakdown video. Because I don't know how much I'm naturally going to improve by myself. He's actually kind of an easy boss, but obviously not when you're fucking cursed. Because I can probably do first and second phase hitless on a good day. But that fucking third phase, man. There's nothing too bullshitty she does. There's just so much stuff you have to manage. It's kind of inevitable that you take chip damage. Just again and again and again until you finally die. And if you can spam heals like I was able to do, then you're perfectly fine. And when you're not allowed to do literally anything, it's not great. I may try a few more attempts and maybe watch a video on ways so I can get good. Thought that was a different attack then, honestly. Thought it was that attack. See, that was luck, I just had to guess. See, I got behind her then, but I think I'm not doing a lot of damage. See, I feel like I'm behind her when she's doing that attack, but I think I just need to maybe jump over her. I don't really know. She doesn't give you enough time to really jump though. This is a terrible first phase. Abysmal. I feel like I'm getting annoyed at myself though for taking damage. I feel like I need to like flawless basically everything. I mean, this is one of my better third phase attempts, but Galama. I still only have like 2 to 3 hits I can take. Wish I could damage her there, that'd be nice. Every hit counts. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. There's too much shit on my screen I can't fucking see. See, I could technically damage her here, but it's so fucking risky to do so. See, I'm in a shit position now. Didn't even think that hit me. I have to focus on fucking 11 different things. Rocks falling, spikes coming up, fucking horizontal spikes, vertical spikes, bitches slashing. It's a lot, man. And that's why it's kind of hard to, like, improve to an extent. Because I have to focus on I have to focus on 5 things, but I'm only focusing on 4 things. So when I get hit by the 5th thing, I don't see it. Like, you can probably see it really clear on stream as, like, a fucking, third-person party. Like, and you're probably like, what the fuck do you mean? It was very clear and obvious that you're getting hit by that. But I just kind of, in my peripheral vision, I just kind of can't see what quite I'm doing wrong. Because in the brief, like, the fucking milliseconds you have to make a decision, it felt like I was in good positioning, but I think I got clipped by a downward spike. I mean, ultimately, you need to get to third phase hitless. And I'm not really that guy at the moment. I was the other day, but not today. Keep making retarded mistakes. I'm not even confident in this phase. Like, I just feel like I'm largely just... I'm relying on luck too much. See, I don't know how that's hitting me. I really don't. I'm doing something horrifically wrong, but I just don't know how to dodge it. Okay, that went straight through my horns, but didn't damage me. That was lucky. I should just stop speaking. It's a lot easier when I don't speak. See, I'm behind her. That's like the only attack I'm taking damage to. If I didn't get hit by either claws, I would be at max health right now. But she fucking charges up this claw attack, so I stand behind her and she slashes forward, and yet it still hits me. Very bizarre. Calamar! I may need to watch a video on how to dodge that attack. See, I got hit by it again. It's the only attack I get hit by. Well, then that happens. And then that happens. Third phase, man. I may need to watch a video, because I clearly don't know how that claw attack works. She slashes forward, and you can't jump above it, you can't go behind it. If you have, like, the reflections of the fucking flash, you can, like, speedrun strat move backwards to get out of the range, which I've done a few times. But being fucking behind her when she slashes forward should really beat her, or like dodge her. I'm gonna watch a video quick if I can. Is this fucking slash attack? I took 6 hearts of damage that fight solely because of the fucking slash attack. I probably would have been able to do it if the slash attack didn't exist, because I would have just not got hit 3 times. It's a very long video, but I'm gonna see. Apparently I'm gonna jump it, but I don't. How does he do this? Let's see. I still don't know how I take damage of that. It's a very weird move and hitbox, in fairness. It has like a weird delayed hitbox where there's a few seconds where she slashes, but it doesn't actually do damage. Then afterwards, she generates this kind of like black and white wave with her hand. But I think the attack's more delayed than I thought. Okay, fuck it. I'll give it a go. It's still hard to react to it. Also because I have so much muscle memory to like not jump that attack. The second I hear the shing and I see the flash, I immediately just kind of run towards her then to get behind her. It's just kind of built into me now. It's going to be really hard to now try and not do that. And to instead jump it. I think you only need a single jump. Apparently you don't need to double jump it, but double jumping would stick you into a knife is the issue. Oh well, let's give it a go. I think I've already spent 20 minutes doing this. I mean, I get a deferred phase basically every single time, which is her final phase based off memory, which isn't so bad. It's definitely doable. I'm just really not feeling it at the moment, honestly. On a good day, we probably would have already beat her. It was largely that slash attack, honestly, though. That was unfortunate. See, I mean, I got lucky somehow. But, like, I didn't jump it, because muscle memory. Yeah, I jumped that one. That was good. That was what you're meant to do. See, I don't get how that hit me. Because last time, that exact thing happened. It didn't hit me. So sometimes it hits your horns and it counts. Sometimes it hits your horns and it doesn't count. That would have been a flawless phase if not for that. And now I'm in a really bad position. I accidentally pogoed off her. That could have been bad. Clicked A to double jump, but I meleeed at the same time, so it didn't do the jump. Now I'm getting hit by shit that I never get hit by. I've swapped one vice for another. So I took 6 damage because I got hit by cobwebs twice. And if I didn't get hit by them, it would have been flawless. I'm so close to greatness, but I just keep fucking up. I really need to be max hearts for this phase, because I'm so bad at it. So fucking bad at it. Sometimes I have to concentrate and I can't really get an attack in because I'm too busy dodging, so I'm missing decent DPS. That was just unlucky. Not a lot I could have done there. I can't really do anything. You know, what do? She fucking sits in the corner, puts spikes either side so I can't move, and just chucks unlimited fucking blade works at me. And then I try and move in for a hit, and so she just fucking boulders me. There's no way I can do anything. I mean, there is. It's called legit just fucking standing still and waiting for the attack to go away, but I just feel like I miss so much DPS. My issue is I'm trying to go for a short fight and not a long fight. So in my head I'm thinking, well, while she's standing there, I can get a hit in. So then I do dumb shit and I try and jump over spikes to get a hit in, and I just don't... I think if it was non-cursed, I think that's the play. But because it's cursed, I think patience is key. I think I should just sit there, focus on dodging knives, wait for the spikes to go away, and then DPS her. But the fight's going to be substantially longer if I do it that way. And I just don't know if that's the type of fight I want or not. It was inevitable that I was going to fuck up, because I need to flawless first and second phase. They're easy to flawless, I'm just shit. See, I could have damaged her there, but I was too busy focusing on the blades. I just couldn't do two things at once. Okay, you are meant to jump it. It's just a single jump, though. I learned that, but now I just need to not eat shit. See, that's... I couldn't do anything there, that was just unlucky. Normally I take 0 damage to that, but unfortunately it's just not my day. Okay, she just sent them off screen, not a lot I can do about that. See, I didn't even really get hit by that. May just quit the game, honestly. It's not really worth... I mean, is it worth... I don't... Maybe it's practice. But, like, I can't win, you know? I need to do 2 phases flawless. I guess it's practice. But I don't really need practice. It's not really gonna save me. There is an element of RNG in this fight, depending on, like, what attack she uses, where she uses it. The attack before, the attack after. She can get you some really nasty positions. I think she did a sideways knife, but she did 2 on the floor and 1 up top, so I was forced to double jump. And then straight after, she hit me with cobwebs, and it just put me in an unfortunate position. Almost fucked that one up. I think I'm getting worse at this parkour. I sincerely do get worse at the game the more I play. It's weird. I think it's because I like overcomplicate things in my head. Just chill out a bit more. The more you try, the worse you are. This is definitely doable, though. I can quite consistently get to 3rd phase. The issue is, within milliseconds of 3rd phase starting, every single time without fail, I'm eating shit and dying, and I don't think I'm doing any damage. I don't remember how long her 3rd phase was. If it's her longest phase or her shortest phase, how much health she has. All these things may be worth researching. That was close. Too close. That was nice. We like that. Okay, that's less nice. Unfortunate. Bad phase 1 into a bad phase 2 transition. Yeah, not... Ah, come on, I'm jumping, but it's just not going where I want it to be. This is not the one. Got kind of lucky there. Should have took 3 hearts of damage, honestly. I did get cocky. I was going for damage there instead of safety. But this is my usual 3rd phase. I don't get better than this. I need max hearts and I'm not getting them. See now, what do I fucking do here? Fuck's sake, what do I do here? What do I do? I just don't know how third phase works, man. It just feels like my platforming, I just lose it in that phase. I don't know why. I should be able to pogo off spikes and double jump and shit, but I just can't. I don't think you even can pogo off the spikes. I'm just playing it apparently wrong, and I should really just watch a video and figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I think you just have to stand still and just twiddle your dick for 15 hours until she decides to do a different attack, but... Because every single time she pulls out the spikes, I try and attack her. It's not even like I can put on a fucking tool. I'm gonna fast forward to third phase if I can. On this video. It's a fucking 10-minute fight. Oh, this guy has a completely different RNG. The second his third phase starts, she immediately goes into cobwebs. I don't think my third phase has ever used cobwebs, has she? Maybe she has. Yeah, I know how cobwebs work. I need to know how the spike attack works. What's the plan there? Can you pogo off of her and constantly juggle her? Do you just wait? Do you pogo on the spikes? You wall climb. There's so many ways you can tackle that phase, but no matter what way I tackle it, it's just never the right answer. His third phase isn't even doing the fucking... His third phase hasn't used the spikes once. It seems like when she gets to a certain health, for me, she always triggers it no matter what. But not for this guy. Yeah, she's doing, like, I mean, a lot of it is RNG, but she's doing a lot of different stuff. I mean, hopefully there's a spike attack somewhere in here. Oh, yeah, there's one. What does he do? Oh, you can melee them to get... Oh, I had an inkling, but... Okay. Let's me... That's kind of easy, but, like, not easy. Okay, that does help. I'll continue watching, because I may learn something else. I noticed that once I got hit by the spikes, it disappeared, which made me think if I, like, come in contact with them, I can make them despawn. You have to melee them 2 to 3 times and they disappear. It does, like, mess with you, though, because you have to change your focus onto something else. I think it is the play, though. She just spammed them a fuck ton, though. You lose a lot of DPS. And just a lot of time and focus going for spikes. It's a risky play. She actually does have another phase after that I forgot about. I must have dealt so much damage to her that I kind of just blitzkrieg a lot this shit. Yeah, she has a fourth phase where she goes even more sicko mode. That being said, there's a lot of instances where you can damage her. I really thought third was final phase, but no, there's a whole other phase. And so it's a long one. It's a fucking long one. I don't even think we're like halfway through the fight yet, honestly. We're probably around the 50% mark. Which is very concerning. Annoying, because he's not even difficult. Which I've said to like every boss. Well, I know for a fact I can beat her, but just doing it cursed is pain. It really is pain. I'm really stubborn though, and I kind of just want to... I literally won't be able to go on with my life until I beat her. I don't know if I mean, I learned about the spikes, which is nice, and the slash. I think those are the two big things. I just don't know if that's going to help me. I'm just going to continue watching, because you don't know. I think fourth phase is final phase. It seems like it's a long one, though. It seems like she has more health in that phase, which sucks. The tricky one. This guy flawless for first 3 phases, and even he's on, like, fucking 1 health. Literally 1 heart, so... And then when you beat her, is there a bind or does it just automatically do it just auto does the curse shit? Okay. Go away, Duolingo. Threatening me. You haven't done your fucking practices, cunt. Okay. Let's give it another go. Even though I can't beat third phase and there is a fourth phase. But now I have a little bit of knowledge in how to deal with the spikes. I mean, it makes sense, but in the fucking heat of the moment, you know, kind of all logic and forward thinking kind of just goes to shit. It was the heat of the moment. It was quite fucking cold in my room earlier. It still is cold, but I'm definitely fucking working up a sweat here. I think I'm in a suboptimal gaming position. In fairness, always sitting like elf. Because I've took a little bit of a break to watch a video, I imagine I'm gonna fuck this up now. I don't know if upwards attacks are actually the play. I'm fanning around too much. I feel like sideward slashes may be the play. Have I lost half my health to first fucking phase? Told you I'd be washed. The issue is, I attacked her, so it launched me downwards. Why does it feel like she has more fun? I was gonna say. That was a terrible phase. Could have just been upward pogo or upward doing shit the whole time though. Just unlucky RNG, man. I mean, half of that was me being shit, but half of it's just a very RNG based fight. I'm really bad at RNG based fights. Because when she does the sideward spikes, 9 times out of 10 she does it off screen, so you're just meant to magically guess where they are. So I kind of just click A once, and I just happen to clear most of them, but every now and again she fucking pulls a fucking sneaky on you. And she does the spikes at different levels, so sometimes you have to double jump, sometimes you jump, sometimes you don't jump at all, and that one I had to double jump, but like, I can't fucking see because they're off screen, you know? Maybe I'm gonna like move into them so you can see them. I wonder if you can move your camera left to right. I know you can move it up and down, but I don't think that works. Either way, I'm just playing really badly tonight. So I should not be doing this, but as I said, I don't really have anything else planned besides I'm just lobotomous fucking... Well, it's not I was gonna say monotonous, but lobotomous kind of works, I guess. It is kind of lobotomizing. I don't know if sideward slashes or fucking upward slashes are the play. I feel like I'm better with sideways slashes. Maybe I should just play this fight slower than I am. See, when I melee her there, it does knock you about a bit. I jumped but still got hit. Explain that. I was behind her and I jumped and still got hit. Someone explain it to me. How does that attack work? I don't even see how I got hit by that. I really don't. Oh god, she threw shit off screen. How the fuck am I meant to see it if it's off fucking screen, cunt? This is such a dead run. She did the fucking thing again, where she chucks them off screen, and then it's like, oh, well, you're gonna jump, but psych, you're not gonna fucking jump, cunt. Yeah, I'm just... as I said, the more I play the game, and the more I learn her moves, and the more I research shit, and the more experience I get, and the more skilled I get, the worse I get. It's magical. So yeah, I used to be able to fucking get over to third phase with half health. Now I can't even get into third phase in general. Can't even do the fucking parkour anymore. Ah, caramba. We're gonna be here a while, folks. I mean, it just takes one lucky run in fairness, but bear in mind I've been going for maybe 40 minutes, I think. And haven't got onto a full phase once. I still don't think there's a way I can improve, though. I have max masks and I have max needle. What else can I do? Can't use tools, can't use silk. Can't use crests, so... What's the play exactly? I don't know if I should be dashing there or not, honestly. I don't fucking know, man. I feel like I'm missing a lot of my attacks. And that's causing phases to go on longer than I need to. Yeah, it was just bad luck. Couldn't do anything there. That was lucky that I got away with that. Bam, 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 bam. I wonder if downward pogo does more damage. Second phase straight into that attack's brutal. I mean, I dodged that, but sure. That fucking... It's that slash attack, man. It has a really, really fucking weird hitbox on it. It really does. I clicked to dash right, but she dashed left for some reason. I think getting slashed gave her fucking, like a... I don't know, gave her dyslexia. How the fuck can I not get onto third? How the fuck have I been doing it for 40 minutes? Within the first 20 minutes, I could flawlessly... Well, not flawlessly, but very easily get onto third phase. Now I can't even fucking beat her second phase. What's going on? And I can't do parkour. Mental. I don't know if this was the day to do it. I am just not really feeling the game today. You know, last stream I felt like I was on fucking fire. I was doing pretty damn well. I was pretty locked in, but today not so much. But I'm stubborn. So if this has to be a fucking 1,000 hour stream to beat this boss, it will be. I literally can't. I will legit die of old age before I like quit. For better or for worse. Maybe I should rewatch the video that I saw. Just to see if he was doing upward slashes or sideways slashes. Also, the downward pogo may actually be a play. I don't know if it does additional damage. It's damn unfortunate. It's a damn fucking shame. I don't know if... it just feels like the downward pogo may either A, be quicker. Or, I don't know. I feel like there's something to the downward pogo. It just may be quicker, or it just may do more damage or something. I swear, there's fucking something there. This is my best third phase attempt, so that's something, I guess. But third phase is so rough, and fourth phase is basically third phase, but even rougher. Can't really do a lot there. Gotta watch out for these fucking spikes. As well, I have 0 iframes. Come on, I was out of that. The hitbox on that is so fucking unforgiving, bro. But it makes no sense. Because there was one time where the fucking thread went straight through my forehead and yet didn't register. And I got away with it. And then there's another one where it fucking barely scrapes my horn and yet it does register. So how the fuck does that make sense? I don't even get it. Like, the times that I should get hit by it, I don't. And the times where I shouldn't get hit, I do. Unfortunately, I was doing really well, and then she just fucking unlimited blade works to me again. She fucking did 6 damage in like a millisecond because you don't get any iframes in this game. But like when you get hit, there's a slight stun, so she hit me in the air. And then before I could fucking move, she just activated like fucking Kaching's ultimate or something. And just started like chaining shit on me like it's a Street Fighter finisher. I couldn't really do a lot. Kind of, you know, once you get hit by one of them, you kind of get hit by all of them. I mean, up until that point, it wasn't an abysmal run. It just makes me wonder, I don't even know what happened there, honestly. I was just fucking on cloud 9 or some shit. Felt like I was... I don't know what's happening, I'm just shit. I'm legit just shit at the game. Oh no. Back-to-back cobwebs, that's something. I'll take it. Surely this is damage. That may be the fucking play. How did I get hit? I think I was safe, and then I attacked her, and it fucking launched me 5 meters backwards into a cobweb. Which is really fucking annoying. I should just not attack her during that. I'm getting greedy. It's meant to be a slow fight, where you just dodge and then wait for obvious openings. Because if you attack her, I always attack her during cobwebs, and it always bounces me back into the web when I take damage. It's just not worth it, but I do it anyway. If only I could have tools, huh? It does seem a bit... Like, you know, the whole, like, not healing and the whole no silk makes sense, but the whole not having tools is a bit of a shame, you know? Like, I have a fucking parasite inside of me that affects my silk generation and also my, like, regeneration. How the fuck does it prevent me from chucking a knife at someone, you know? But I feel like that downward pogo was really fucking quick. I may try something here. Ah, but it fucks up my dodges on my RNG. I just feel like... I don't know if it does extra damage. It just seems like it does. I really sincerely do believe I'm onto something. It's just too difficult to pull off, though. And it changes where her trajectory on her knives go, and that makes it, like, impossible to dodge. This is just a tester, by the way. Yeah, it was impossible for me to dodge down that way, unfortunately. I'm just testing the damage on that. I mean, look how quick it is. Thought I dodged that as well, but no. I'm just... Shit. I need the numbers on that. Someone's gonna have to fucking test that. I can't be fucked here. It's gonna take me too long, but I just feel like the downward pogo has such a quick animation and like recovery to it that I feel like DPS wise it's a little bit better. Also, because it has the weird animation where it like loops around. I don't know if I'm on crack, but it like obviously when you hit an enemy they kind of flash white, and I fucking swear it does 2 flashes. It does the initial flash when you hit them, and then it does another flash after completing the animation. I think it's 2 hits in 1, but maybe they do reduce damage. Like, there's no way of me being able to tell you that without actually, like, having some sort of, like, mod or something, or going into the game files and seeing the numbers that come up. I am so fucking intrigued though, because I really sincerely do believe there's some sort of speedrun strat there, where if you just spam downward pogo with that move, it's more optimal in terms of DPS. But it takes a little bit of skill and I'm not used to it. And it does fuck up the direction of her knives, because the higher up you are, she throws the knives higher up. And that can be very bad. I should really just stop talking. I feel like I've been talking this whole time during the boss, and it's probably throwing me off. I was literally in a different galaxy compared to you, but still take damage. It has such a fucking stupid hitbox, it really does. Speaking of stupid hitboxes, it touched my nail, I guess. Yeah, what a dead run. How the fuck am I getting hit by this retarded shit? Yeah, why am I trying to downward pogo? I can't even beat her fucking normally. I'm trying to style points on her. I'm gonna need someone to... No, someone needs to have a look at that downward pogo I mentioned, and someone needs to have a look at these fucking hitboxes as well. I'm very intrigued to see what's going on here. I just don't see how you can fucking stick a thread to my forehead and it doesn't register the attack and I'm perfectly safe, but it fucking scrapes my pin and it's like, oh, well, that's fucking free damage. And I feel like that's all RNG as well. You just need to get lucky that they make the right... I don't know if it's like... I don't know how that thread attack works. Does it make a random pattern? Or is it like a predetermined pattern of what it does? Because if it's a random pattern of lines it does, it is possible for it just to create a bunch of lines that are impossible to get through, you know? I don't know how it's coded. But, like, there could be a massive opening on the right, but if your positioning's on the left, it's kind of a GG. But it just feels a bit luck-based, you know? Because how am I meant to know that the silks are going to come to the right? That was close. No way I could have really done anything there. That was close. Fortunately, it's a dead run, so... I need a good run. I haven't had a good run in years. See, that was a very forgiving silk. Like, web. That was less forgiving. She always does that in second phase. All things considered, minus the fact that I'm half health. Not terrible. You need to do that at flawless, though. If you take any inch of damage in the first or second phase, you can't win. And I still need to do fucking third and fourth phase, which I've never even done before. Because she does fucking bullshit like that. I haven't even got her low enough to make her do her fucking spike shit either. And that's when the real fun begins. See, I just have to guess. I just have to guess, because I can't fucking see them. And it's so annoying, because in second phase she has different conjectures, like, she has different fucking things she can do. Like, on first phase, it's always 3 knives, left or right, but the positioning of them is different, as I said. And in the second phase, I got hit by 2 different instances of knives, because the first one was 2 knives at the bottom, 1 up top, meaning it was like a fucking double jump or something. And then that configuration was 1 knife at the bottom, 2 at the top, so I needed to, like, just do a single jump. Like a very, very small jump. But how am I meant to know? Because they spawn off screen. So, like, is it a memory game? Am I just meant to remember which one she's going to do? Or am I meant to have a crystal ball with me? And I'm meant to just guess and figure out which one... Because I'm just guessing. I have to. Oh, well, I hear the noise. I hear the flash, or see the flash. I know there's blades coming, but I don't see them. So I just jump and hope that I dodge them. I just must be missing something. It must be my positioning. Maybe I'm moving too much. Maybe I'm going to move towards them. See, like there, I couldn't see them because they're off screen. So I was just meant to magically know where they spawn. And because I meleeed, I get bounced back into them. Man. How the fuck did I third try this boss with absolute ease? See, it didn't even touch me. What a fucking retarded hitbox. I'm just dead on first phase. How embarrassing. This isn't going well, man. It just keeps getting worse. It really does. Like, the more I try it, the worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse it gets. It's annoying because it's really, really fucking easy. And I know it's really fucking easy, but for some odd reason, I'm just shit today. I'm just playing so fucking abysmally. And it's annoying because I feel like if I, like, probably went to bed and got some sleep and probably did it again tomorrow, I'd probably be okay. But because I'm so stubborn, I literally have to do it now. I'm not ending stream on like a bad, sour note. It's not happening. I did say we would either first try her and it'd be really easy, or I'd spend the rest of my lifetime doing it. Fortunately, it's the latter. I haven't even seen her full phase. I haven't even seen it. And I've been going for like almost like 50 minutes. I don't even get like a fucking fraction through third phase. Once you get her low enough in third phase, she has a scripted spike attack, and I can only get to that phase. You know what? I'm just not gonna talk if I can help it. I'm just gonna try and concentrate. Who would have thought concentrating helps? Unlucky. Bad RNG. Bad fucking RNG. Nothing I could have done there. I almost had it flawless, and then she had to wombo combo me with bad luck. She did the wrong configuration on side swipes, and they were off screen, so I had to guess, and I always guess wrong. I really don't know how I'm gonna figure that one out. Damn shame. Nothing I could have done there. That's a GG. First time I got onto fourth phase. It's a pretty abysmal run, but hey. I can't believe I got hit by that. The fucking spike extends longer than the string. I almost had that as well. That was a shit. Like, it was a shit run, but like I was mildly competent. But then the string came out, and I stood next to the string because my plan was the second the spikes come out, I'll immediately melee them away. But unfortunately, the spikes spawn past the string, so there's a bit of a fucking red herring there. They have a really big girthy hitbox on them, so I took that last little bit. So if I was like a millimeter away to the right, I would have been able to be out of the way, and I would have been able to melee them, and then probably would have won, honestly. I actually got a little bit of hope. At first I thought it was a dead run. I was actually astonished I got onto fourth phase when I saw the potential. I legit think not talking helped, which is weird because, like, I felt like I was confident enough that I could talk and play, but evidently when I shut the fuck up, it actually helped. So maybe I will just start playing quietly. Which I fucking hate doing, because it's not that entertaining, but... And I feel like I have a lot to complain about. Maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Fuck's sake, how did that even hit me? Damn shame. I'm literally just making one teeny tiny mistake per phase, and it fucking adds up, it really does. That was a nice play. Not an abysmal run, I guess. One of the better ones, all things considered. I need to flawless every phase except fourth phase. You need to save. You can't make stupid mistakes. You have to save them for when it counts. Damn. Ah, just threw a good run because I got unlucky. What an abysmal place to be in. This was actually a fucking amazing run, but I had to throw it by getting hit there. See, like, what do I do? What do I do? It's because I've been coded, right? Because that one fucking attack, that literally the string went straight through my fucking eyeball and it didn't hit me. I'm thinking, oh, okay, clearly, because Hornet has such a massive head, it's just unfair if a Horn's classified as a hitbox. So that makes sense. I didn't get hit by it, so that's cool. And then I see that one, where it barely tickles my horn. It's like, well, I know for a fact that I've survived worse than that. And I know that, like, Hornet's horns shouldn't be part of a hitbox, because in that case, she'd be bigger than the fucking Bell Beast. But, like, it suddenly hits me. And it's like, well, if Hornet's horns are part of a hitbox, then it was impossible for me to fit in those squares, you know? At least, if you look at the squares around my position, there were squares I could access, but I would have had to have been in a different position. But in order to be in a different position, I would have had to have known where the squares were going to be to begin with. I think I'm just retarded. I'm definitely missing something in this fight that would help me a lot. I dashed right! Why the fuck did she dash left? And I bounced back. I may just quit. Not to, like, rage, but just because it's easier to reset than to do this shit. Like, you know, what's the point? I've lost half my health in first phase. I can't win. I need to just not melee her, really, during her silk phase, because it bounces you, and it's just a sad experience for everyone involved. That was fucking dangerous. Holy shit. Yeah. This boss is so fucking RNG based. All of my good runs have because she's done nice things where her cobwebs have given me massive openings that I can dodge and get melee in. And all of her fucking spikes she's thrown have been, like, they've also had nice openings. And then sometimes she has, like, phases where there's not a single gap in her cobwebs at all to dodge, and the same with her spikes. She throws fucking like 4 of them off screen, and they're in such an awkward like configuration where you have to fucking play a game of fucking Twister in order to actually like dodge them. It's crazy. So I feel like the runs that I do better in aren't because I'm getting better, it's because I just got lucky with the RNG of the placement of the projectiles. We've officially been fighting this for an hour and I've gotten to a final phase, what, once or twice? To be fair, I didn't think we'd get that far. I need to just concentrate. Let's lock in. Let's have a serious one. Surprised I dodged that. Surprised I dodged that as well. That was a risk. But it's a risk I've got to take. Oh, I was behind her, but yeah, we already know how bullshit that hitbox is. That was a fucking rough one. First time I've really dodged that attack. Yeah, it's a GG. GG. She did a really high fucking two-phase sword. I was able to double jump over it for once. It's a dead run because I took way too much damage, but hey ho. That was a really nice cobweb. Too bad it's on a bad run. You know, I've even really moved there. I was stuck in the corner. Can't lie, that's a really unfortunate thing that just happened actually. I just lost all my 4th phase damage because of that. Because it didn't despawn the attack when she phase transitioned. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. That's such a fucking shame. I mean, it was such a bad run, but that little bit of bad luck at the end as well. Just before she died, she did a boulder attack. And then when she did phase transition, it didn't despawn it. So she did her transition inside a fucking avalanche. A fucking rock fall. So I just lost all my phase damage. I don't even know. Fucking hell. I don't even know why she dashed at the end. I didn't click right trigger. I may have fat fingered it. I need to test something actually. That's what I thought. I thought, like, because there's been a few instances where I've been looking left, and then I've wanted to dash right. And I thought maybe the reason it's not working is because she's not allowed to dash the way she isn't facing. But she is. So I must just be fumbling the controls under pressure. The issue is, the more I struggle at it, the more I doubt myself, and then the more tense I become. If you try less and chill the fuck out, it'll be a lot easier. I just don't want to be silent for the next hour whilst I struggle with it, you know? I feel like it's kind of just evolving into me complaining about stuff that isn't actually a valid complaint. It's just my way of coping with losing. Fuck me, that was close. Cheeky double jump, that was scary. Mean. She's being mean to me. She's being very mean to me. Well, that was my cleanest first phase I've ever done. Doesn't really mean a lot though. Fuck me. Fuck me, bro, she's being so fucking mean to me. That was almost a flawless, like, that was almost my best run. But she was really mean with those combos and configurations. Damn. I wonder how much wiggle room you have in between those attacks as well. Before the rocks despawned, what a throw. Just threw such a good run. I don't want to jinx it, but this has been a really good run so far. Just threw some DPS. Double fuck. I thought I was done. Yes! I had a feeling. I was like, I thought I already killed her, you know? Well, that was like, that was almost a gold run, and then I really fumbled near the end, and I had one brief fumble to begin with, but that's what it's all about, man. You just kind of lock in. It's such a fun fight as well. Once again, I wish to clarify, now that I've beat the boss and all as well with the world, none of my previous complaints matter. Sometimes you just, I don't know, I do kind of fall into, well, what's that fucking, like, streamer called, DSP or whatever? I don't like hating on other people. I don't know, that guy's like a fucking, he plays like a game journalist. I'm sure you may be aware of him. I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know if he's just really into a character or not. Wow, not many people have that. That's a pretty decent flex. But if you don't know, he's basically just dog shit at every single game. And I mean fucking horrific at every single game he plays. And I just didn't know if it was a joke or not. If it's a joke, it's like pretty funny. But like if he's being serious, sometimes I think about how I conduct myself and I think, man, I'm slowly turning into this DSP guy. You know, like during that fight, I was complaining a bit about things like how did I get hit when it was very obvious what I got hit by, but I think it's just your natural reaction to frustration, you know, man. But no, I used to think that the DSP, I think it's DSP, I may search it up. I used to think he was joking, but I've actually been seeing some of his Silksong clips just to laugh at him. And, I mean, I believe he stopped playing now because he just demands money from everyone. And he was like, we're not getting enough love and support for this game, so clearly you don't want to see it. And then some people were donating to him, and he was like complaining that it like wasn't enough. And then he was comparing donators to one another. This other guy donated a bit more, and he was like, you've donated like 3 times, you know, the monetary value more than everyone else. And he was like shunning everyone, or like making fun of or mocking people for like donating less than them. And I was like, I don't think that's part of the joke, you know? If there was a joke, you wouldn't make it go that far, surely. Through the Darkness and Endangers You... I already watched that. I read that, sorry. It's largely the same. I'm glad I did it, though. That was, I feel like I could have done it, like, quicker, you know? Fuck me, I've been playing this game a lot. It's weird that it doesn't tell you the percentage completed. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe you need to go into Act 3 for that. I don't fucking know. Is there a way to check game completion? I know that, well, there is, but I don't know how to. It doesn't, like, tell me, you know? But no, like, every single, like, literally every single boss in this game... Am I still cursed? I am, okay, good. Like, good, because I need to cure that. But every single boss in this game... Like, I don't want to say feels easy. But they're so well... I know this literally contradicts everything I just said, but for the most part, they're pretty well designed and well choreographed, that every single one feels like a dance. And I don't really like using that kind of analogy. But like, you know, fighting Silk, like, I did call the Odd Thing bullshit, but like, once you like know her attacks and stuff, it kind of feels easy. It's hard to explain. I guess it's like, kind of like a no shit thing. Obviously, once you spend an hour fighting a boss and learning its patterns, it becomes easy. But every single boss has felt extremely beatable. I'm basically just echoing everything I've already said, but there's nothing really like super bullshitty in this game. Even with like Savage Beastfly, which people don't like, I felt was very beatable. I've never actually struggled with Beastfly, in fairness. I don't know if it's because I've been playing it slightly different than other people. My assumption is, I have nothing to compare it to, but I think when it does its slam down attack, where it does 3 slams in a row, I think people play it safe and they just dodge. But what I did naturally is after every single slam, you can very quickly get like a little flick of damage, and that is 3 nail. That's three nail hits per slam. Or, like, you know, per, like, the whole 3 slams he does. And that fucking adds up. That is a lot. And tie that in with the fact that a lot of enemies can kill other enemies with their abilities. Not all of them, annoyingly so. But I'm pretty confident, based off memory, that Savage Beastfly, if he, like, does a slam, it kills the ads he spawns in. But I was getting pretty annoyed with that fight. And there was a few times, to be fair, where it did feel like I was getting hit by stuff I shouldn't get hit by. I think a lot of it was peripheral vision, because I have so much shit to focus on that I think my peripheral vision was just a little bit off, and I thought I would clear a spike, and then I'd get hit by it, so then I'd be like, oh, that's bullshit, how the fuck did I get hit by that? I think if I was to rewatch the stream, it'd be very obvious, embarrassingly so. But I feel like, once again, maybe it was just like a spare of the moment thing, but I did feel like the cobwebs were quite inconsistent, in fairness, because I fucking swear there was quite a few instances where cobwebs quite obviously clipped through my body, and yet I got away with it, and that kind of made me get a bit cocky with it, and I thought I could do stuff that I couldn't do, so then I'd get frustrated when I would do something that I thought I could get away with, and then I wouldn't get away with it. But that is largely RNG. Like I said, I don't know how the cobweb attack works in terms of like game coding, because I'm fucking nerdy like that. When it does the attack, is there like certain patterns? Does it have like 3 patterns or like 3 different configurations of cobweb lines that it can do, and it just randomly does them, or does it do it in an order, or is it completely random? Because when you're actually fighting them, it feels like it's random every single time it does it. But there is a chance that it just rotates through different ones. And if it does rotate through different ones, you can learn it and predict it. But if it is random, it's the RNG that annoys me. Because I can't predict or beat RNG, Like, if a boss doesn't have RNG, you can just perfect all of its moves and deck it. But it's hard to prepare yourself for those type of things. I did naturally get better at the side spikes. One thing that tripped me up early, as I said, was when it would do the higher ones, where you'd have to double jump. I don't know if I got lucky, or I kind of just somehow, like, I didn't intentionally get better at it, but I did notice that I was almost naturally double jumping and dodging those spikes when I wasn't even putting, like, thought towards it. Just some, like, Ultra Instinct type shit. But those cobwebs, man, you do it, like, it is RNG, because notice, I'm pretty sure it may have been the run I beat her. There was a section in the cobwebs where I got 2 really nice back-to-back openings, and it was so safe, I was able to actually get a bit of damage off. And, that damage really can be the difference between life or death and winning and losing. But anyway, that's enough of that. We've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. I've still kind of got a lot of adrenaline. I'm pretty happy with myself, honestly. I don't know how much of an achievement that is. Judging by the fact that only like 0.3% of people have done it, I do feel pretty good. I feel like there's a decent flex there. It's fun though. Did get a little bit stressed, a little bit annoyed, but it's because I knew I could do it. I just knew with the abilities I had, I could stroll in there and fucking beat her first try. So when it took me like an hour to do it, I was like, come on man, what the fuck's going on? I'm just, like I said, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm playing worse today than I did last stream. I'm having a celebratory cookie. Let's remove this curse, shall we? Just as a little added treat for everyone. Maybe I'll fuck around with the Witch Crest. I haven't seen too much about it. The issue is, when I search up builds or loadouts for Witch Crest, you get 2 things. You either get a tutorial on how to get the Witch Crest, or you get some clickbait OP video where it's a loadout, but they never show gameplay. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see the gameplay. I wanted to see the moveset, and I wanted to see what it did. But I never got that. Anyway, where am I going? Oh yeah, now that I remember, because I'm cursed, I don't have my fucking compass. That's a bitch. That is a bitch. Because you know how fucking terrible I am with reversal. I'm just going to watch this video. It is a 7-minute long video. I'm going to try and find a decent... We basically need to go back to where I was before I decided to fight. That lady was cursed. I wonder how early on in the game you can get cursed. I know you need to do the that green ball quest. I don't think it was the polyp quest. I think it was the other one. The druid quest. I know you can, obviously you can do it in Act 2. I don't know if you can do it in Act 3 or not. Sorry, what am I on about? You can do it, I know you can do it in Act 2, I don't know if you can do it in Act 1. Because it'd be very interesting to see, like, a cursed only run. Just as like a little extra challenge or flex, you know. He gets the bench. I don't even know where the fuck he is anymore. He's in it was Shellwood, wasn't he? So he got a bench. Don't quite know which bench he got, but he got a bench. I kind of did this run anyway, and he goes right past there, so I know where he is. Okay, now he's over there. I just need to figure out. I think you need to speak to an NPC. It's so fucking weird. How truly bizarre. That's the second time it's done that. Apologies, my I don't even know if it is. I mean, it says it's reconnected, but I can't be reconnected because my internet's... Either way, my internet off again, obviously, if you can't tell. It says I have internet on my PC. It says I have internet on my Xbox. I do not have internet on my phone. Which is fucking bizarre. It just randomly DCs during the night. The other day it was stormy as shit, so that made sense. And it was quite stormy earlier, but I don't think it's stormy at the moment. It's going to be annoying, because now I'm going to have a very short VOD. Well, it may not be that short. Anyway, I can kind of cheese this a bit with fast travel. The video... So the guy in the video, he goes to Belhart, and then he speaks to an NPC, but then he immediately cuts the video. So I don't even know if I need to speak to this NPC in Belhart, but I will anyway. But this stream may be quite... No, sorry, not this stream. This VOD, because it DC'd, so now it's a different one. May potentially be a little bit short. I was originally going to end once you got the cursed ending, but I didn't know how long it would take me. Also, where the fuck am I? Oh, sorry, I thought I was in Belhart. I forgot I have to take the fast travel there. I was a stupid little cunt, as per usual. Getting ahead of myself. We're so close to Act 3, I think. I need to do more research. I just haven't really had a great deal of spare time. Like, I have and I haven't. Like, you know, I've had the day off, but I've had to fucking apply for jobs and shit, you know, which is a bit more important than getting Act 3 and Silks. I have today, well, tomorrow, but today, because now it's past midnight. I have Wednesday off. Thursday I have off, but I have a dentist appointment. I'm sure, like, cue the fucking British dentistry jokes, but, it's just a random checkup, you know, that you have every now and again. I don't even want to go, but... Because it's fucking dear. You know, everyone always fucking sucks off the NHS. It's fucking dog shit. I'm fucking 21 and I have to spend, like, 70 quid for a basic checkup. You know, it's fucking mental. Plus, my mother wants me to get my hair cut, but I don't want to get my hair cut. But she may legit just, like... If I come back from the dentist and she still says sees I haven't had my hair cut, she legit may not let me in the house. Fucking hair's not even long. But apparently it's too long for them, and boys aren't allowed to have long hair. No, but seriously, my hair, like, actually isn't long at all. Like, my hair doesn't even go into my eyes. Or it doesn't even reach my fucking eyebrows. Crazy, man. Anyway, let's speak to this motherfucker, see if they've got anything to say. My sickly friend, Pavo, consents that you are ailing, but fret not, for in Belhart, pilgrims may rest and recuperate until they are fit to travel once more. Your hospitality is appreciated, Pavo, but I fear rest alone will not suffice for this illness. A parasite has taken root inside me, one I cannot remove through strength alone. That's a scary thought, really. Tell me, are there any you know who might help me? A healer or a physician? A physician? Well, we did once have one. A frightening fiend, callous and crude in her practice. For the health of glorious Belhart, we voted unanimously to expel her. I know not where she buzzed away to, and I prefer to keep it that way, but if you really must seek her out, you might start by speaking to the old hermit skulking beneath the bellway. Yes, that hermit seems mad, but he has a way of accumulating knowledge. Fucking hell, so that was a celebratory exhale of gas. He might be able to tell you where that wretched physician is lurking. I think I may follow the guide from here. Even though I think he's taken a really unorthodox and long way. He goes to Grey. He could just fast travel this whole entire section. I may also chat up the fleas a little bit. Because I recovered quite a lot of them. I kind of want more flea brew, honestly. Look here, all these lively fleas flock to our caravan thanks to you and your hunting, and numbers grow grand. Perhaps in time we could grow to match even those caravans of our fabled past. To see so many safe is a welcome sight, Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you're a fine steward for the swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found a friend so fair. But now we must away. These moors have been our hosts long enough. It is time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. So they, I believe, if you pick up enough fleas in Act 3, they move to Fleatopia or some shit. Good friend to fleas, would you join us on this next journey? I shouldn't, but I will, just because it may save me time in the future. Wonderful, wonderful. The fleas will be overjoyed to share this next journey with our favoured companion. Let us away. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't been to Fleatopia or whatever the fuck. I don't even know, man. But it's fun. I like them. Now, isn't this fucking adorable? Make pain go away. This should be their final location if I'm not correct. Another journey complete, and a new high spot for our rest, upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. Maybe there is another section, I'm not sure. It is fortunate that all of your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. I also need to... I haven't even bothered. So, like, I've just naturally found all these fleas. I haven't used a guide, so it's going to be a motherfucker when I have to find the rest of them. The howling rise beside, and the tangled wood before it, have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely put us fleas at ease to have you and your weapon riding close. And before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands, a spiny, cold sort of thing. I see no use in it for we fleas, so of course we are all too pleased, eager even, to bestow it upon our dear friend. Is it a silk? It is a silk. Which means I can go back to the thief guys and buy his other section. Probably shouldn't have rested there in hindsight. What even is... So this is just classified as... Like... Oh, we're here. I think there's another... I'm pretty confident there's actually another place they moved to, in all honesty. I don't know if I care about it. I wouldn't dare take rosaries from such a treasured guest. Please use my spark carriage free of charge. Dear Krat is only too happy to provide. I did this off stream, but it's pretty funny. It won't really do anything whilst I'm cursed, but up above us he used to like peek on us, but I don't think he does it anymore. Because I beat the shit out of him. You could like hop up and beat the fucker. Good times, good times. The fucking flea is on the bench, that's kind of funny. That's another warrior one, I'll have to speak to them as well. Have you met her, our burly new companion, Volk, fresh returned from a long time spent tracking? We have met, Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours is a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you. Why, we would never impose so, and now, no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. It would help if I fucking breathed halfway through reading this shit. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us. What others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. Yeah, so I basically need more fleas. Greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now of the task that saw you so apart from your fellows and so fearsome in form? Grr, bug not flea. Mine is to track, by trail and smell and senses sharp, find our friend fleas, our young most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong. If you have sensed the locations of the lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings, not free for you, bug not flea, rosaries. Give me those and I shall say of what I have sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard, for that I deserve some riches held. It is fucking, like, it is genuinely phenomenal. I love it when games do this. Because I found a great deal of fleas, but if I was to watch a video on all the flea locations, I can't remember which ones I have and haven't done. But now, thanks to this map, I can fucking find the ones I'm missing. It's huge. Okay. It gives me something to spend my money on.
Ugh, garbage.
Anyway, I've kind of played myself in one way, because now I need to fucking go back to a fast travel, back to Belhart. I don't believe it was super duper far away from one.
Oh.
He should be just about near one. You would be surprised how hard I find it to traverse when I can't see myself on the map. You can kind of use landmarks to figure it out, though. It's not the end of the world. That'll be fun. But now, I don't know if I need to find all the fleas before Act 3. Obviously, there's probably fleas in Act 3, but if I go into Act 3 now, they may not move across, and they may just fucking die. And that would suck, funnily enough. I really am pretty apprehensive of going into it. Where exactly am I going? Going up. I'm gonna watch this video one for one. Maybe I'll just pause and get a general idea of the route. Give me a sec to do some reconnaissance, if you will. And suck on this orange juice. It's a relatively confusing route, all things considered. Just found some random fucking NPC. Ah, okay. I should be able to do that. I'll probably still get lost. There's a few ways you can tackle this, in fairness. There's multiple ways of reaching our destination. I believe I will reach it this way. I've got crumbs on my fingers from the cookie I was consuming, so now it's a bit hard to use my controller. I believe it was the next one. And then there should be a cunt, in which I will just cunt diff. Motherfucker. Call out to the locked bell home. I think you need to do it multiple times. Jew, I say, unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Well, I have. I am the specimen. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace. Kind of reminds me of the start of Bloodborne. How many times have I said that, like, in general? I am sick, madam, and badly in need of your service. I've become host to a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my shell. Are we going to end up beating the shit out of the motherfucker that gave us this? Even though they kind of outwardly said they were going to do it. Like, they didn't really beat around the bush. They were literally like, hey, yeah, so this is a parasite, and we kind of want to put it in you. And we kind of was like, okay, bet. Well, come on in. I think we need to find an apparatus after this before she can get rid of it, though. Now, fucking Jimmy Savile. Now then, what's all this? Infested, are you? Bzzz. It's fucking Yarnaby. Do you even know who I am? Why, it is the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I ask your assistance. A parasite has wormed its way inside of me. Its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Bzz, well, so you're a special sickly specimen, are you? That changes matters, yes. Turns them on their head. Let me see. Not haunted, indeed. No silk sickness. But something strange has certainly clawed its way in. These roots that torment you so. I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside a shell that must come out, we use Great Yarnaby's extricator. It's your only hope. Bzzd.
네, 매매죠.
But to crack your stiff shell, we'll first need some extra strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extricator needs an upgrade. Nice. Infestation operation. Sorry, I'm allergic to parasites.
아, 레로스렌.
Bzz, bravo, a specimen who sees my brilliance. I'm pretty sure this isn't bile water if I'm not on crack. The task for you is simple. Head over into that tangled mess of cages on the roads above the moors. 2 bugs hide away there, Benjin and Cruel. Oh, I've actually, never mind. It's close to bile water, I've seen them before. Simple types, woefully ignorant, yet they have been useful in procuring me materials. It's steel spines I need, a full bundle of them. Didn't I do the quest to give them steel spines? Oh no, I did it to give them meat. Forged hard and sharp, tougher than I've ever had, tough enough to crack stone, and to pierce your thick shell. Bzzd. That really kind of is concerning talk. Then prepare your machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spines, for I'm eager to see myself freed. Actually, roughly, I mean, I've been there before, but I can't for the life of me. It's in Sinner's Road. It may actually be around here, in Sinner's Road. Actually, Talalite's here. I may be able to do it by myself, honestly. Because I'm a fucking pro gamer. Be awkward if I get it wrong. I'm just gonna do it. I'm pretty confident. That bell guy is gonna be a bell end, so let's just dodge him. It's possible I may be able to actually take an alternate route here. It's a little extra hard that I can't see my position on the map. But it should matter not. I believe I should potentially be able to do fucking something. I'm not entirely sure where I'm at though is the issue. That takes me to an elevator supposedly. Is Sinner's Road this way, or have I gone too far? Maybe I should watch the video, because I'm struggling a wee bit. Surely this is... Now I'm starting to second guess myself. Oh, I think I know where I'm at. I need to get a little bit higher. Higher to the right, and I think we're good. It's this way, correct? That's a fucking ticket. So we're down here. I know exactly where I'm at. I am a pro gamer after all. Need to remember that I can't heal, so taking damage is a bit more of a problem. Right, through the first gap. Do I have a key on me? Because I kind of wanted to free that guy. I've been to this motherfucker so many times, and I never end up freeing him. Well, today's that day, provided this key works, which it does. You're finally free, my friend. I don't actually know if I have another use for a simple key. I think I've opened every place I know of. So I am freed, despite no request of mine for aid. And I do not ask gratitude. The key merely fit the lock. If you choose, stay in here and wait till your shell hardens to crust. No, I shall depart shortly. With my way clear, my wish again propels me, for I tried to avoid it. And safe journey, tall bug. I'll not pry further. Clearly you bear your own burden. This is Farley, Moria. Safety is a myth. Kind of a hard fucking line, actually. I believe there's some optional bosses. I actually encountered one of them, technically, without realizing. I'm incapable of talking and doing this at the same time. It was when I got the crust nut. It was near that section, and I think it may have actually been after I did some annoying parkour and didn't want to do the area again, but I found, I think it was the conch cutter. But there was like a big guy in the background. It was a really kind of cool area. And apparently, I don't know if you can do it now, you may have to be in Act 3. And you may need a different item. But if, at least to my knowledge, if you used the needle in, it was a bit like a dream enemy in the original Hollow Knight. But I didn't rest at the bench, it would probably be a good idea to do so. But no, it would have spawned a guy. A little enemy. And He's kind of easy to cheese, but he was quite formidable in his own right. And he did have an achievement. Man, I'm fucking shit at the game. I don't know if all of them had an achievement, but at least that one guy did, so... I want to do every single optional thing in this game anyway, so... if I'm not mistaken... I don't know if it is this way or if it's a little bit further. Can I get any higher? I can. Still not entirely used to the old... I am trying to speedrun this like a dipshit, to be fair. I'm actually just dead. I can't even lie. I'm just dead. I decided to rush it, and now I'm paying the price. I thought I could get... Oh, you can get higher. Hang on. But what am I meant to do? Well, I'm going to kill them, obviously. That's what I was meant to do, but I can't be fucked. But I forget enemies have, like, no aggro distance in this game, so they kind of just fucking arse with me. Oh, this is a good time to fuck around with the downward pogo, I suppose. I really don't like these guys. They're very annoying. You see, like, that fucking thing, like, it rolls and it comes after you. I can't downward pogo with this fucking thing either. Oh, well, this... Holy shit, I'm very surprised I was able to actually get away with that. There's no point in me farming or building silk, because I can't do anything with it. I already lost 3 hearts. Let's just take this slow and hope that I magically succeed. I mean, I do some pretty saucy damage. Basically two-shotting everything in this area. I'm just gonna have to take it slower. I already made a ton of misplays, but hey. It would have been nice if that healed me. But this downward pogo is abysmal. It's fucking dog shit, actually. I mean, like, it's fun, but dog shit. It just doesn't launch you very far, and it has such a weird hitbox. Well, it doesn't. It's just because I'm used to fucking Reaper Crest. Yeah, I'm actually gonna die just to doing this parkour. It's like at the start of the game all over again. It's a bit of a diagonal thing, and you have to treat it as such. There we go. Was that so hard? Hey, what's up, cunts? Good bugs, I'm here on request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Oh, look at you, Benjin. She's all sick-like, coiled up tight with something weird. I reckon the operation's for her herself. She's a sad sight for sure, Cruel. But sick or not, our scrap's hard found. If she's wanting, we've gotta be getting paid. Ah, afraid the little one speaks true, missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stocking the spines, you see, you need even. You just gotta be ready to part with some beads. That's not even that bad. I do have the beads if you let me access my inventory. How many did I need? 160. That'll be perfect, will it not? This is why we keep beads randomly in our inventory. It's a pleasure doing business, ma'am. It's only the finest scrap we're selling, promise. For your shell's sake, we'll be hoping all them spines can get the job done. Anything else you want to say? Another trade fairly conducted, those spines are sharp, and it's hardly begun to rust. Better be getting back to your dock to get yourself sorted, eh? I'm assuming it's as simple as just going back to Greymore, which is perfectly easy to do. But I will quickly go through the video, because you never know if there's like an extra little bit. No, you do just go back to Yarnaby. There's a really cool cutscene, actually. When you kind of, quote-unquote, get cured. Vedella's just like breaking my carapace apart with spikes, I guess, to then get in there and drag the fucker out. I don't know how that's gonna heal. I don't know how bugs work. Wasn't that like a Epic Gamer little strat I just did? You proud of me? I mean, I got all my health back, and it saves time. Don't you just love it? I probably shouldn't have gone this way. It was a bit of an unorthodox route. Hey, the bug prince cunt's gone. Anyway, the reason I completely got sidetracked. The reason I was talking about that little side quest thingamajig, the weird Dreamnail Crustnut guy, is because I believe the prince is one as well. I don't know if you're required to free the prince in order to actually, like, make it work. But I've seen one where the prince finds, like, the dead corpse. I don't know if it's, like, of his princess or some shit, or, like, someone related to him. But anyway, he, you can do some shit and spawn another boss that way, so that's something, I suppose. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Well, this is a way to go. And I'll have to keep going left. It sounds like there's a flea nearby, but it may be the rat. It does sound like a flea, doesn't it? There's a flea. I think they're in the roof, but I don't quite know how I'm meant to get there. Maybe I'm going to jump around and then in. Never actually tried it. That man, I don't know how you do it, but there's definitely... Yeah, nice try. I knew you were that way that time. Low. Bzzzt, what now? Not another bother for the great Yanabe. Madame, I have returned with the spines requested. Allow me to enter, that you may remove this parasite from my shell. I love how she just nonchalantly kind of just creepily opens the door. You got games on your phone? Aha, the spines! Specimen, you have them. And it is time, indeed. Bzzzt. To free you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Have some steel spines. Can't wait for them to go inside of me. What a crazy sentence. Oh, man, I've only been streaming for 3 hours. I think I streamed a little bit. Well, it's still 2 in the morning. Must have streamed around 11. A bit, well, relatively early for me, all things considered. Yes, yes, bzzzt, finally a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator. My beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Come this way, bzzzt. And this is where we get a really cool animation, where we get, like, strapped down and get penetrated. I just love these cinematics. They just look so cool. I felt unfazed. All it is. Witch crest. Having this additional crest may actually open up an upgrade from Eva. There's only one crest we're missing now. I think it's the oh fuck, I forget the name of it now. I literally said it several times earlier on. It wasn't Pilgrim. Oh, I had a fucking goofy name. Well, not really goofy, but I'll search it up because it'll annoy me so. I just search up all crests, because I'm pretty sure I have every one except one. And I think you get it in Act 3. Double check, I guess. But you get to use multiple silk skills, which may actually not be that great. It may fuck me up a bit, but still. That'd be neat. Oh, Shaman, that was it. Let me search up how you get it. Hopefully there's not too many spoilers. Shaman Crest Silk Song. I don't really feel like going on Fexture Life, funnily enough. Let's go on this dodgy website instead. Above the ruined chapel in Act 3, that's all I really need to know. It says Act 3, I also didn't read what I just said, but I can get it back anyway, whatever. I don't know if I'll use this or not. I've literally like never heard or seen anyone use it. People know of it, but... The operation a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted Belvane would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieve without them. Madam, I shan't lie, that was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. What an optimist. Of course, great Yanabe has healed you. Shout through the caverns, scream from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you in the so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Anything else to say? Half-wits, a lot of them. Such great achievement wrought by Yanabe. A bug healed full by a marvelous machine. A few weaklings expire, and they all raise their claws. Is there no place for progress in their tiny minds? I have to re-equip all my shit, which means I need a bench. I guess I'll go to the halfway home. Even though I can just save and quit and go back to another bench, but it's in an awkward position, so... But it's good to have my silk back, that's for sure. And it'll be even better to have the rest of my tools back. It does appear that the moveset's identical, for better or for worse. The downward pogo is fun. It just takes a little bit of getting acclimated to. Forgot about you. I always forget about you. Little dickhead. Do I want to go that way? That's the fast travel, which I don't intrinsically want. I want to go to the far way home. Then I may in stream. There's a few more things I can do. I may or may not do them off stream. Next stream is going to be a difficult one. This was, I mean, we've made a good crack today, I think. Considering I didn't really know what the fuck to do. We ended up getting another ending. But all that is left in terms of, like, main progression and largely achievements is to get into Act 3. I don't know how many prerequisites are missing. I thought you needed to do all the wishes, but I'm pretty sure I've virtually done all the ones that matter. There may be the odd one I'm missing. But whatever. Does that automatically equip those back? Nice. Anyway, it should tell me what it does. Whip the needle and sweeping swings. Leech the life of foes through twisted roots. Still don't know what that exactly entails, but hey, I guess I will, well, I want, oh, there's only one tool. I forgot about that. I only have one memory locket as well. This one's kind of nice because you get a third blue slot. So you can put all sorts of shit on. Then I have another slot, which I guess I could put the green one in or something. And then there's like, this is a weapon slot, but I don't have enough memory things, unfortunately. But apparently, as it says you can like, is it got like a lifesteal element to it, like the beast? Leech for life of foes through twisted roots. Don't exactly know what that means. I kind of wish to find out. If I click B, okay, hang on. Maybe let me get some. Let me lose a bit of life and let me get some shit going here. Is that it? Because I hit them with shit. This is gonna require a bit more testing. I'll get like half health and then I'll get a heal going. And then I'm gonna see what happens if I don't hit anyone. I'm actually killing them a bit too quick. Let me just take a bit of damage. I'll take 4 hearts for good measure. Interesting. It didn't heal me at all. That seems quite shit, actually. I was hoping it would heal you for free, shoot out tentacles that protect you and damage enemies close to you, and if your tentacle does damage something, you gain additional health. But it seems like you have to damage them to get any heals at all. Which begs the question, isn't that just like, that's just worse than the normal heal, is it not? I mean, I don't know how much damage it does. I don't know if it offers you, like, heal protection. Alright, let's take a decent chunk of damage. Hopefully I don't accidentally kill myself doing this. I need them all nice and close together is the issue. And I just fucked it. Which is a bit awkward. Well, I guess I'll... Oh, hang on. Let's try that again. Oh, but the charge attack also does fun things. I kind of need to sit on a bench now is the issue. To reset those guys. But I have enough shit. Because I think there's a chance you can heal more than 3 masks if you get into a nice big clump. No, because you don't have heal protection. Because I just got damage through my heal and it stunned me. Also, I should have meleeed those guys to get silk, that was dumb. This seems really counterintuitive, unless I'm missing something. This farm is now very quick because of my melee, which is nice. I don't know if it's relevant or not. Still. It's a very early game farm. It's an Act 1 farm, is it not? But no, you need to be close enough to enemies so that your tentacles hit them. But I was so close to them that I can't tell if I healed a lot there. I mean, sure it did damage. I don't think it's that good. I don't know the AoE on it, really. It doesn't seem that big, and the damage doesn't seem amazing. Maybe it's high risk, high reward. It's cool, but it seems shit. Would you rather have a consistent bind that guarantees you heal for free, or would you rather have an incredibly inconsistent bind, which, if you need to be close to enemies in order to heal, but if you take damage, you still take the damage and it still stuns you, so you have no protection, plus you're close to enemies, meaning you're probably going to take more damage and die. And then you get these little awkward tentacles that come out and seem to do relatively mediocre damage, all things considered. Maybe it does a lot, I couldn't tell you. It's hard to test without, you know, damage numbers on your screen. For the chance to heal free masks, I don't know if it can heal more than free masks. It's really hard, like, to monitor it all. I mean, I guess if I, like, fucking rewound the stream or some shit, I could tell. I want to say it probably only healed 3 masks. I don't know if it can heal more. Maybe if I'm at 1 health and I click bind near tons of enemies, it could wipe all of them out and heal me to max. That may be the case. I don't know if it has a cap on it. But I also don't know if it could heal less. Maybe if I barely scrape an enemy, it'll only heal them once. I have a lot of questions. Questions that I kind of want answers to, which makes me want to do it again, but... The only reason I can see you using Witch Crest is if you want to use free, You want another blue slot instead of a yellow slot, which could be useful, absolutely, especially in combat, because yellow ones are largely useless in combat. So having an additional blue one is quite nice. But no. All right, I'm gonna try and get nice and low, and I'm gonna try and get a really big fat heal off. It's hard to manage all of this. Okay, we're pretty low. I healed 2 masks. I don't know if I didn't even get stunned out of it. It's just because the guy died. So my bind didn't even get the full 3 heals, which is what I thought. I don't know, man. It seems kind of dog. I'd have to test it in a boss, maybe. A really big, slow-moving boss that's just going to stand still and let me do, like, a full tentacle bind just on them. They're just going to let me do the whole kit and caboodle. Because it may do a decent amount of damage, and it may potentially heal me even more than 3 masks. Because in that case, it's niche. Definitely niche and not universal, but it does have its uses. The issue is that these guys spread out a little bit too much. I think it can only heal 3 max. Because when I click B to bind, there's like a silhouette and 3 masks. And then it goes away after you kill them, and it you know... One time it had 3 silhouettes, but it did 2 masks. That time it had 3 silhouettes, and it did do 3 masks. I don't know if it's that good. But like I said... just trying to think of a good boss. I mean, maybe something like... It's a terrible example, because it's literally an Act 1 boss, and this is, like, close to a... Actually, maybe you can get it. You can't... Well, just for argument's sake, let's say, what's it, 4th Chorus, the really big robot guy. He's nice and big, and he doesn't move, so you can constantly hit him, and he has nice big openings. Let's say, like, you would be able to bind, and obviously you won't have Witch Crest by then, but you'd be able, like, it's the same premise. You'd be able to bind, and you could get... I don't know if the different tentacles have different hitboxes, and if it, like, stacks the damage or not, or what, but you could sit, like, right next to him and bind, and you could probably get a fucking decent chunk of damage. I don't know if it's a worthwhile amount of damage or not. I can't test it that well. But I think it would only still heal you for free. And it's such a gamble, because you have to be close... You have to be within an arm's length of them for it to have any value. And it's not like you can heal from far away, because it just wastes the silk, and you have to damage something to heal. So you can waste your heal. If you do not get 3 masks worth of regeneration, it's a complete waste of an ability and waste of a silk. You played yourself, you know. It's very kind of it's incredibly situational and niche and high risk, high reward, but I think there is the odd boss that it could actually prosper, like, it could do well in. I feel like there may be the odd cheese strategy, where if you're really stuck on, like, a very big, slow-moving boss, that happens to spawn a bunch of ads. I mean, hell, it may even be useful against Unraveled, potentially. The only issue with Unravel is that even though he's big, he's quite fast-moving, and he hasn't got big openings. You wouldn't really have the opportunity to bind next to him for prolonged periods of time. But, I guess in Gauntlets it would be decent. If you were stuck on this... Isn't there a Citadel Gauntlet? Or I don't know if it was Citadel Gauntlet. There's a kind of an infamous gauntlet that even I got stuck on for a little bit. I don't know why I'm saying even I, like I'm better than everyone, but I did get a little frustrated by it. There's a few kind of tricky gauntlets. You know, there's a lot of enemies close by in a close proximity. Pop a Witch Bind, potentially kills all of them, or does a decent amount of damage, and also gives you your heal. Kind of exclusively beneficial. I think it has its use. I just think it's niche, and I think you would have to have hindsight, because you wouldn't be exploring with it equipped. I don't think. Because for exploration, you probably want more yellow ones. And this is more blue. But like, having the extra blue slot could make it worth running. And healing is the main issue with it, but... And maybe having one less, like, well... I don't know, having less yellow charms doesn't matter in a boss fight. And I guess, I believe that I can't really check, but this one here is a red one, isn't it? I think the bottom one's a red one and the one on the left's a blue one. So you still have your normal damaging tools. But there could be some nice combos you can do with that little extra blue one. And that could be worth running. I'd have to research it more, but for the time being I'm going to be my usual self and use my beloved Reaper. Oh man. But on that note, I guess I'll wrap it up. Because I don't really know what to do next. In my spare time, because I can't do masks, because I've done them all. There's probably the odd silk spool I can do, but it's going to be a motherfucker to find out which ones I have and haven't done. I do know I can go to Grindel, or whatever his name is, the thief guy in the top left, and buy another one, and that will give me a bit more max silk. Although, I feel like I don't even need that much silk. Even with the silk light, or the weave light, or whatever it is, tool I'm using, that gives you 1 extra bar of regen silk. Even with 3, like, silk souls, even with Reaper Crest... I don't know, I feel like I'm not getting max silk that much. And you burn through it so quick anyway. But whatever. I feel like, you know, mask shards are a significantly bigger upgrade. But I guess it depends on your thing. If you're using the Shaman Crest, obviously your silk matters more, I suppose. Just depends on the playstyle. But so I can do those, and I can potentially research some fleas and research some wishes. And I'm sure there's the odd achievement I can do. Oh, I'm actually missing a map. I thought I had them all. Not too sure which one I'm missing. Maybe it's an Act 3, maybe it's not. The only crests I'm missing are the Shaman, which is Act 3, Act 3. I'm still missing a few of those. Not doing too bad in that, all things considered. I actually don't really have much of a clue on that one, to be fair. I'll have to research that. Don't know about that. That may be Act 3, that may be Act 3. That's probably finishes actually. First Sinner, actually, I forgot about this boss. This is a boss I can access. I actually found them by accident. I completely and utterly forgot about them. Crust King Khan was the guy I was on about. Like the little dream guy near the Crust Nut. I think Nihilith's an Act 3 boss. I think you're an Act 3 boss. Not too sure about these guys. Bind Eva you get once you've basically got 90% of those little, like, memory sockets. Grandmother Silk and Entrap with the Soul Snare. I think that's how you get into Act 3. Lost Laces Act 3. Not too sure about that. I can do that. Can't do that. I don't know if I will be able to. Like, you know, if like I'm a patient guy and I could do it, but like I feel like the pain and suffering and time consumption to get that achievement just isn't really worth it. Same with this. And same with Steel Soul mode. These 4 achievements will basically be the only ones I can't get, which is the exact same as Hollow Knight. And that kind of annoys me, because I really like 100% in games. That being said, expansions do add more achievements if Hollow Knight's anything to go off of. Which is annoying, because on PlayStation, you would get the Platinum Trophy for basically getting 100% completion base game. And then the expansions, like are their own separate thing, so it's not like you lose your platinum. But Xbox, if I was to get 100% completion, this is what happened on Pal World, for example. I have 100% completion on Pal World, then they update the game a bunch and add more expansions, and they had a shitload of achievements. Now I'm pretty sure, even though I have 100% base game, I only have like 50% completion rate on that game, because I never did the expansions. Maybe I should go back to that game. It took me a bit to get into, but when you get into it, you really get into it. It's very similar to like Ark or any type of that game. Those kind of like, I don't know what you would really call them. It's just like a survival game really, isn't it? At the end of the day. I struggle to get into them because they start quite tedious. And they're quite a big grind. And before you know it, you just fucking sink hours into it. God, I really did love my time with that game. I kind of want to go back, but I think it's a bit late. There's a bit too much of a gap, but that's just me. Anyway, I guess I'm going to have to just frantically research shit and hope I don't miss anything. And I'll do the odd collectible, but besides from that, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to, if I have the spare time, which I may or may not, I'm just going to complete a few prerequisites, and next stream, hopefully, which should potentially probably be tomorrow, unless I die or some shit horrific, we may be just about starting Act 3, which is kind of scary. I don't want it to end, man. I mean, we still got hours upon hours of content when you think about it, but I mean, we're kind of getting there. But happy I was able to do the cursed ending, because I wasn't super sure if I was skilled enough, or if we would have the time to do it. But we did okay, all things considered. We definitely struggled. Probably, I feel like all things considered, there hasn't been a boss I've been super duper stuck on, and I haven't spent hours and hours and hours and tons of attempts on. I don't actually know the boss that's taken me the most number of tries. It probably was Silk. Lace took me a few times, but Cursed Silk may take the cake. Not sure. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I appreciate you all existing, and I'll catch you all later. Ta-ra.